Good morning, everybody. Good morning, family, friends, Facebook. We're going to have a good morning. It's Friday morning. We had an awesome show yesterday. We had Southside Roller Derby in studio. We had the Brad Gilmore from Reality of Wrestling in studio. He inspired us today. There's a lot of stuff going on. I do want to send an invitation to come hang out with me and Curt tonight at 7 o'clock at Abundant Life Christian Center for Heartbreak Hotel. It's going to be at 7 today. Today is Friday the 12th, and then on the 13th, there's another performance at 7 p.m. as well. And then on the 19th, next weekend, Friday and Saturday, 7 p.m. as well. Me and Curt will be there. We're going to have a table set up. We're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be having an awesome time. So come say what's up to us. Bring your family. Bring your friends. Bring people you don't like. Bring people, whoever. We're going to be there. So that's what's up. Curt, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm ready for Heartbreak Hotel, Hallelujah. Last night was our run through, and it was fantastic. I can't wait to show the public everything that's going on tonight and tomorrow night, and then also next weekend. Have you reserved your tickets yet?
You know what? I have. Thank you.
Have you got your seats ready for this awesome event?
Last
year, there were limited number of tickets or like seats available. They were up in the balcony.
That's true.
And so people are going to be coming out tonight, and you need to get your tickets reserved. Visit alcc.org.
Yes.
Get your tickets in today.
And it's free. The tickets are free. That's the thing. But we do have limited seating. There's only 4,000 seats. And I'm telling you, people want to come and see this event. Whenever we put stuff on here, especially whenever KHEA Radio puts the word out, sometimes it gets kind of full. It gets hot. The seating becomes limited. So hopefully y'all are having a good day. What do y'all have going on? Me and Curt, we have a good show coming up. We have a guest and from Reality of Wrestling as well.
Yeah, Gino, the heartthrob, coming in studio. We're super excited about it.
Yeah, yesterday we had Brad Gilmore from Reality of Wrestling in, and that was fun. And he kind of inspired us. Brad came in. He had his penguin suit coat on, a sports coat. He was looking nice. He is almost like the Ric Flair of the entertainment industry. He's a champion of entertainment.
He's kind of like if I was 19 and decided that I wanted to work for Reality of Wrestling, maybe, just maybe.
How life would be so different.
Yeah, my life might have been like him.
Yeah. I don't know. But it's going to be a good time today. So good morning. I see Vanessa from Fit365. Shout out to Fit365. We love Vanessa and Fit Body Sculpt and all the things they have going on. They are a partner with KHEA Radio, and we love building partners, keeping relationships, and just meeting new people out in the community. So it's going to be a good time. We got 5 seconds left, and we're going to get this thing started for real. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And it's going to be a beautiful day. How nice is it outside? It's crisp and cool again. 2 days in a row.
2 days. It feels almost like fall. We'll get like 2 days of fall, and then it's going to be winter.
You know, the best thing about all of this is that I have not had mosquitoes personally attacking me whenever I walk out of my car.
That's a good sign that fall is here in Texas.
Yeah, so usually Texas fall, and if you're from here, it is just like mosquitoes, pumpkins, and 90-degree heat. But today and yesterday, and hopefully for the next rest of the year, we're gonna have that break, get some crisp air, and then we can have like pumpkin carving competitions, KHEA pumpkins everywhere.
Hey, everyone wants to know, why are you dressed up so nice?
Am I not? Do I look nice? You've never told me that before.
I think tonight or today, you might look like the best that I've ever seen you look.
Wow. Well, thank you. It's hard to get a compliment in here sometimes, and I appreciate that. You look nice as well.
I mean, I look okay. I don't look Gardy Garcia Gucci over here.
Gucci? What are you talking about?
GG.
That's my initials. That's my monogram.
Gucci?
I monogram all my clothes.
Isn't Gucci a good word? Or is it a bad word?
It's a song.
Oh, okay.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Good morning to you. It is 8:35. This is KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart, the best way you can start your morning every weekday. Today's it's the same. No exception. Today's the best way you can start it.
Every day, every morning, 8:30-ish. Make sure that you tune in on like the dial to 99.5 FM. Make sure that you're tuning into our Facebook live stream. That's at KHEARadio.com. Or if you don't have Facebook, you know the other good way?
How?
YouTube. You can listen to us live on YouTube. Have you subscribed?
You know what? I have, and I do have a YouTube account because I have a Gmail account. So anytime that somebody has a Gmail account, you automatically have a YouTube account. It's kind of weird the way they did that, but hey, it works. And you can subscribe to KHEA Radio's YouTube page. You can get some early access to the giveaway videos. You can get some behind the scenes stuff. Also,
all of our videos are there. You can go back easily, I think, and look for it. You don't have to search through like the minutia of all of our Facebook posts. You can get all of our shows. You can go back and watch Brad Gilmore's show from yesterday.
So Leon, who's watching on our Facebook page, says, Gucci Gang, is this my cue to leave? Who doesn't like Gucci Gang? Hey, that song is kind of catchy. It just says Gucci Gang the entire time. Speaking of that song, that's Lil Pump, right?
Lil Pump.
Speaking of Little Pump, you know where Little Pump's going to be tonight?
Little Pump is going to be at Abundant Life Christian Center tonight.
Yes, so
for Heartbreak Hotel.
Maybe not the actual Little Pump, but there is a performance that's going on. This is like a theater production, and it's an illustrated sermon. It's a lot of fun. There's going to be lights, smoke. It's probably, if we're being honest, like a $1 million production, like close to it. Somebody asked me the other day, how much does it cost to put this on? And I said, I don't know exact numbers, but it's a lot, and it's free. So this event is free to the community. It's free to the public. You can come out and check out Lil Pump, check out Selena, check out like Toby Mac, check out Kurt in the sound booth and on the ones and twos with headphones on, working the soundboard or something. I'm
going to be running around, making sure everything's going smoothly. If you start to see things like isn't going smoothly, know that I'm behind the scenes making sure that it's right.
Hey, the one thing about being at a venue or even a church or a performance, whenever anything goes wrong, it could be somebody else's fault. That's like upstairs, like behind the stage. Anytime something goes wrong, the sound like gets too loud or there's feedback, everybody looks back at the person in the sound booth.
It's me.
And it's Kurt back there like, might as well be sucking his thumb at that point. It doesn't matter. He could be like doing everything perfect, but everybody's going to be like, no, it's this dude's fault.
It's my fault. I'm the one running around. That's why you see me like on Sundays, I'm wearing tennis shoes so that I can run around and make sure that all of the fires are put out and ready to go. So that's what my job is tonight.
Firefighter.
Not only to meet you.
Oh, yeah.
When you first walk in the building and say, hey, what's up? Have you liked KHEA Radio yet on Facebook?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to put on the headsets and I'm going to go and I'm like, Gardy, you got the table. You got the booth.
Right. You know, my only job at this thing tonight is I'm going to sneak up on the stage. And this has not been approved as far as I threw it out there and they were like, yeah, we'll think about it, Gardy. And I was like, I want some stage time. I'm going to get up there. I just want to say hi to everybody and make them like KHA Radio on Facebook.
You're going to kick over Elvis and be like, it's my show now.
Yep. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, Elvis. Pop, kick him, and then I'm going to start like doing the stanky leg because that's what I think Elvis kind of did.
The stanky leg?
Yeah, pretty much. He did like the stanky leg. Yeah, but it was cool, and so it was different music, and it was awesome for his time, way before his time. Not even allowed to show it on TV because that was not acceptable. Now,
do you remember I think it was in Forrest Gump, they did an Elvis and he's like, who's Elvis? Who's Elvis? And then he's like, I saw that man.
Yeah.
On TV.
And here's the thing.
He was doing my move.
Yeah, it was Forrest Gump because he had the braces on his legs. And so the way it went, it's a pretty funny movie. The way it went is that Elvis had learned that dance move from Forrest Gump with the brace. He's like, hey, can you show me that again?
What a great movie. I love that movie.
That movie came out, I was in third grade, like second or third grade.
1994. It had a bit early, right?
Yeah. And the thing about that, like the feather, I remember being like, is that feather real? Is that feather not like that flies around the whole beginning of the movie? But now you go back and watch those movies that have CGI from like way back then. It's like, that's totally fake. Like Twister.
I saw last night, they released the trailer for Aladdin.
Okay, I hadn't seen it.
It looks good.
I hadn't seen it.
But it kind of reminded me of the feather thing because it has the parrot, Gazoo. Who was the parrot? Gazoo?
You know, that's
is that right?
I think it's Wazoo.
Wazoo, maybe?
Yeah.
And he was like flying. And then they had the scene where the lion in the sand.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, man, it looks good.
Yeah. That was a great movie. Great story. A whole new world. And that's a great song.
A whole new
Okay,
world. I did 3. A whole new.
That's 4, sir.
Dang.
Yeah, but that is a great song. And I'm excited for that. Hopefully they do an amazing job. I need to watch the trailer. You think it's good?
It's really, really good. It comes out in May of 2019. And I was already texting my business partner. And I said, you know what? We got to go to this movie for sure.
That's cool. It's
planning in advance.
Wow.
Buying the tickets now.
What if the business partnership doesn't work? I don't know. I'll go with you. I'll go with you to watch Aladdin.
I already got the tickets. Fair. You and I are going.
So there's something else that's happening this morning, actually, right now. It started at 8:30, the Bay Area Houston Women's Conference. We gave away 4 tickets.
4 tickets.
Did we save any tickets for ourselves? Because that's where we're planning to go after we're done.
I thought we were just going to show up and be like, you know what? We deserve to be it. Are they even going to be taking tickets by the time we're done with our show?
I don't know. When we're done with our show, we're going to go to the Bay Area Houston Women's Conference and see if we can sneak in. I think we're allowed in. They told us, but I don't know if we ever got tickets. I don't know. But either way, we're going to the Bay Area Houston Women's Conference when we're done here.
Yeah, I have a chance to see Connie Watt, who is JJ Watt's mother, speak, or Vanessa's mother-in-law. Yeah. And then we also have Chef Mary Bass, who's going to be cooking there. We're going to say hi to Joe Perez of Texas Chronicles History, Mystery, and Adventure. I think Courtney from Escape Kima's there.
I saw that, yeah.
I think Christina Wells, who was on America's Got Talent, is going to be there.
Pierre.
It is going to be amazing.
So speaking of Escape Kima, I saw that they had left a comment and said, like, hey, what is everybody wearing to the conference? And, on a page. And it led me to think, because that didn't cross my mind. I was like, I'm going to wear like some shorts tomorrow. It's going to be nice. I'm going to wear like a t-shirt, maybe a tank top. I don't care. And I saw that. And I was like, dang, Curt. And I texted Curt. I said, we may need to wear like Dumb and Dumber's tuxedos, like the orange and the baby blue.
I didn't have one on hand. You got to give me a little bit more advance on having a tuxedo ready to go.
Not even the Dumb and Dumber one?
I don't have that in my closet. Do you have one in your closet?
Yeah, just in case, with the top hat and a cane to match. You got to have that. You got to keep that stuff on hand. And that's something we need to work on. We need to make sure we get those tuxedos and then we get them like pressed. Maybe like, I don't know, once a week, because we're going to be wearing them once a week. We go somewhere nice, at least once a week. Like Furniture Zone.
Furniture Zone.
Soul to Soul Cafe.
You have to go to these places, these businesses in suits and... Imagine if we went to everywhere we went in suits and ties. Like, people would be like, you're basically like going door to door.
So Amanda Perez.
Oh my gosh.
Who
I saw this comment.
Yeah. So her sister is in that Heartbreak Hotel performance that is tonight. She's watching on our live stream. So good morning, Amanda. She said they have those costumes at some of like the party stores and costume stores, like the tuxedos. That would be pretty funny.
We should have to go. Maybe we will have time to swing by, like maybe a place. I feel like my suit isn't up to your standard. I feel like it's...
Hey, you know what? It's not about the clothes. You have to wear the clothes. Don't let the clothes wear you.
Ooh.
And I'm going to say that whenever you come in, whatever you have on, wherever you are at in life, if you come in with confidence, that's what kind of shows off, you know, and that is very easily read. Like today, I walked and dropped my son off at school and nobody even asked, why are you wearing a suit right now? Nobody asked because I walked in like, hey, I'm supposed to be wearing this. This is just what I wear. This is who I am. I was like, I love you, son.
You look like a businessman in downtown Houston.
Well, you know what?
All you need is a briefcase.
I'm going to have to make a Del Tigre briefcase.
One with the locks where you flip it open. Like the what are those? Like the hinges where you click it open and it pops up and you're like.
That's a briefcase. That's correct.
And then you pulling it out and you get like the sandwich and you're like eating the sandwich and you're like. What? It's my lunchbox.
Exactly. You know what? I feel like I am better than a businessman that's in Houston, like downtown Houston. I'm a radio guy from KHEA in Lamarck, Texas, which I am totally convinced is the most beautiful place on earth. And I'm so glad I'm here. I'd rather be in Lamarck, Texas than downtown Houston making business deals. I don't want to do that. I want to be here on the radio in Lamarck, KHEA. It's way better. But we are going to that. And that's why we decided to, hey, we should dress up a little bit better because after we're done here and we're gonna go have some fun there.
It's gonna be a great time. I already got a text message from Joe Perez of Texas Chronicles History, Mystery, and Adventure. I saw he dropped his newest video this morning.
Alvin.
He goes, are you guys coming? And we're like, we gotta finish the show first.
We're gonna end it a little early. So we're gonna have Gino from Reality of Wrestling in, and I spoke to him last night and I asked him to come in at 9:30. We're going to do 9:30 to 10:30. Have an awesome time with Gino. He is the heartthrob of indie wrestling right now. I'm not even joking. If there's any ladies watching, and if you're in a relationship, you may need to turn it off because you may fall in love. And I don't want anyone to get in any trouble.
Are you? Do you have a man crush on Gino?
You know what? He is. Yeah, he's cool, man. He's done a lot of stuff. And I love my family and I love my wife and my kids. So I am okay. And but I am excited to have Gino in. It's going to be a good time. So he walks into the ring and has sometimes like the roses and there's like Curt and all the girls are like, oh, you know, it's like the Beatles are playing in the 60s or something.
Russ just said heart eye emoji. I wonder if Russ is excited for Gino to come in.
Hey, shout out to Holly. Holly said, y'all look sharp. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. You know, and also Brad Gilmore inspired us. So he walked in yesterday in his penguin jacket.
I need a penguin jacket.
Hey, you know what? To the gym this morning, I wore a penguin t-shirt, original penguin t-shirt. And have you ever seen any of the penguin shirts I have? I have like 3.
No. And I don't think you've ever worn them here.
Well, yeah, I wore it to the gym this morning. I was like, okay, Brad was wearing like a penguin jacket. I'm wearing penguin to the gym this morning, went and worked out, had a good time.
I bring my penguin when I go and work out.
Mr. Curtsy's penguins. Remember Mr. Popper's penguins? Yes. That was a book. And then it became a movie, I think with, what's his name? He was in Dumb and Dumber.
It's the other guy, right?
He was in Liar Liar. I can't think of his name right now. But anyways, this is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. Hey, I just saw Brian got on. Shout out to Brian. I was talking to him some yesterday. His family has been through a lot. And I actually met Brian, I want to say, and it's hard to say this, but it was like over 10 years ago. We would do some booking and some stuff together with some churches and some music and all kinds of stuff. And so his son is doing some really, really cool stuff in the community. And we want to be able to put a spotlight on it. You know, he's raising money for cancer awareness. He's trying to end cancer. And I feel like people like Brian's family, people like Brian's son, and people like you listening, wherever you're listening, you know, we all come together for a cause and we can make a difference.
I'm super excited about a cause that we're going to be having next month that we haven't hit on. And that is our canned food drive. That video is dropping next week. We're going to have some more details about our canned food drive. We're going to be going out into the community, dropping off boxes. And then we hope that when you have some canned foods, that you're able to drop those canned food items off in those boxes in the community. Places that we partner with are going to have those boxes. And then on November 10th, we are going to be at Moore Memorial Public Library,
Texas City, Texas.
I believe it's at 8:30.
That's right.
Till about noon. And we are going to have basically everybody out into the community bringing in their canned food for the Galveston County Food Bank, which is located in Texas City. So we're super excited to be announcing all of this and to be partnering with all of these wonderful people, including Chef Mary Bass, to get some food for people who, you know, during the Thanksgiving month, might not be able to have food for dinner or, you know, for lunch. And so we just want to bless the people of our area with canned food. And so we'll have more details on that next week. And that's a cause that we're super excited to be partnering with.
You know, sometimes it's easy to kind of let those things pass. There are people out there, there are kids, there are families, and, you know, everybody goes through hard times that they go to sleep hungry. You know, there's kids, the only good meal that they're going to eat a day is at school for lunch because it's served to them. You know, when they go home, it's like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat. And that's where, you know, we realize these things because we bring people in and we learn the reality. And sometimes we become too occupied in our social media lives and what's going on here and there and entertainment and movies that we kind of forget, man, there are people in our community in Galveston County that need food.
I think the biggest thing for me that was really a shock, that came as a shock to me, was when we had the Birthday Joy program in, and they said they serve 1,000 kids a year that don't have homes.
Right.
1,000 kids in our area that don't have a home.
Yeah.
And that's shocking to me. So I think of that number. Then I think of the number of like maybe families or kids that maybe be struggling to get food on their table. And when we decided to partner up with Moore Memorial Public Library, Galveston County Food Bank, the Chef Mary Bass, Texas Chronicles, to do this canned food drive, I just think of the impact that that's going to have.
Yeah. And you know, if we did it by ourselves, it would not have much of an impact. But we're calling on people like you, people watching on YouTube, you listening in your car or at khearadio.com. If you're watching on the rebroadcast or on YouTube, I don't know, wherever you're watching, we're calling on you. If you know a business where they would be open to allow us to put a box in there to collect cans, or even you yourself, like you can drop them off here at the station. But we're dropping a video. It's going to be explaining everything. That's going to be next week, and we're going to get this going and make a difference in Galveston County.
I'm super excited.
I am too. I am too. It's 8:51. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Again, I want to talk a little bit about Heartbreak Hotel. That's going on tonight, 7 o'clock in Lamar, Texas. Me and Curt, we're going to be there. It's a performance that has lookalikes. So there are lookalike music performers, and it's about choices. That's the whole thing. I don't want to give away too much, but I promise you, if you bring your kids all the way up to like the oldest person you know, your grandparents, or I don't know, somebody, they will be entertained. The eras that are touched are like from Elvis Presley all the way up to, we were talking about Lil Pump earlier. It's all over the place. There's Christian acts, there's secular acts. It talks about just life in general. It's a good time.
Yeah, and so you can start coming. I think the doors open at 6 o'clock. There's going to be Chick-fil-A there tonight. The Chick-fil-A cow is going to be there. Bring your kids. I mean, I think that's the biggest focus for this is families and making sure that you're raising the kids to make the choices. Because I'll listen to Lil Pump.
Okay, yeah,
I'll listen to Lil Pump. But when you think about the decisions that he's made in his life, is he living the best life that he possibly can?
Maybe. I don't know. You got to come to the performance tonight. It's tonight and tomorrow at 7 p.m. Then it's next weekend as well, which is the 19th and the 20th, 7 p.m. Me and Curt, we're going to be there. We're going to have a table set up. I may bring the taco. So if you want to get a picture with the taco, maybe bust it open. If you can sneak it away from me or pry it out of my hands and eat the real taco that's inside, be my guest. And as long as you're not Jose Solis, who is a professional MMA fighter that we work with and sponsor, because he would be able to take it out of my hands, I feel like I hold a good chance.
Just a little bit of a chance.
I feel like I hold a good chance. I'm going to be holding it like it's a football, like it's The Rock. Unless, we go and talk to JJ Watt's mom here in a bit, and JJ's there. He's going to be stripping. That would be a strip fumble sack.
He'd be bam, bam.
Yeah, that's different. But everybody else, hey, I got you guys. And we'll see y'all tonight. It's 8:53. We're going to take a quick break on the FM. We're going to keep it going at KHEAradio.com and on our Facebook live stream. Coming up next,
we got Blanca today. Stay tuned for more KHEA Radio and 99.5 FM. We're on until 10:30 today.
That's correct. What's up, everybody? Jose, I saw you got your new the new guy you're going to be fighting.
It's Curt.
Well, I did offer.
It's me.
Jose had the guy that he was supposed to be fighting.
He said, I don't want an amateur. I want a professional. Right. And I was like, dude, I've been knocked down before. Doesn't that make me a professional?
Well, it makes you a professional getting knocked. Well, I wouldn't say professional. You have experience at getting knocked out, which is more than I have. And so I give you, that's probably something you need to experience if you're going to be a professional in that arena. It happens.
I thought when you said Amanda's statement earlier, I thought you were going to say her other comment of never set a date further out than you've been together. Business Associate Rules 101.
Touche, Amanda.
Isn't that from How I Met Your Mother?
I don't know.
There was Barney's
Rules. Onset a professional loser.
Wow.
Slowly on.
Just the heart. What?
Through the heart.
Just bam.
Wow. Hey, next week, if there wasn't enough stuff going on this weekend, that's going to be amazing with Heartbreak Hotel. And then next week, we're starting the canned food drive that we're teaming up with Chef's Table Charities. And we're teaming up with the Moore Memorial Public Library. We also have this to look forward to. Curt being hooked up to a birth pain simulator. I'm going to have control of the pain. I sent you a link. I sent you a link of a gentleman doing it. Did you watch any of it?
I saw it. I thought maybe we should try calling KRBE one more time and be like, you know what? I want to speak to Special K.
Don't tell Dr. Chopper.
I feel like Special K would give me
good pointers.
A pointer or two on what to expect. I saw him like trying to sing songs.
Gotta think.
He was like, oh.
Well, so whenever I was, and I'm not comparing this at all, but whenever I was in the iCryo in Leak City, like the chamber or whatever you call it, I was trying to think of warm places and distract myself, because if you just think about like, oh my gosh, I'm literally freezing. What's going on? You're gonna be
I think about the pain.
No, you have to think about like I'm totally not giving birth. Or you have to think about the beauty that is KHEA Jr.
Somebody said this yesterday. Who said this? Where they're like,
KHEA Jr.
kids mothers who go through.
It was Chevy.
Go through pregnancy, like at the end they get the joy of like
the baby
life.
Yeah.
I don't get the joy of that. I don't get to sit there and be like, oh yeah, I created something beautiful and wonderful.
That's why maybe we'll get you a new piñata and we'll name it KHEA Jr. and you can only have it whenever you experience the beauty of childbirth. So Holly did ask earlier, what are you drinking? And I said, don't tell Dr. Choppa, but I'm drinking a Bang energy drink.
KRBE is going to fire a restraining order on me. Probably.
That's possible.
I've been trying to get Christina to be like, hey, give me a shout out.
Oh, no. So Holly goes to church with Dr. Choppa.
You're in trouble.
Oh, no. Don't tell Dr. Choppa. Yes. Yeah. Don't tell Dr. Choppa. He'll be like, so Gardy, I heard you were drinking energy drink. I'll be like, no. Well, I watched it on the internet. And I'm like, okay, Dr. Choppa, just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's true. Not everything is true.
Fake news. Hashtag
Photoshop.
Hashtag fake news.
Yeah.
Did we just hashtag together?
Yes. Well, you said hashtag. And so I was like, okay. You said fake news. I said Photoshop.
I think this is my thing, though. Like, I think I do this. Like, this is me.
You not make that up.
I think I did.
I promise you did not.
This is me.
There's literally a GIF. I put like hashtag in there and a GIF, and there's like a thing.
They stole it from me.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so.
Can we call KRBE one more time and try to redo it?
You know, I don't think
I feel
so.
like
I feel like
bad
that went
yesterday.
real bad.
Yesterday it went really bad. I told you, I texted you. I'm like, man, I'm really sorry. This did not go the way I planned.
Ooh,
she threw me off.
So Jose said, I'm looking forward to that Curt versus the birth simulator machine, which that's almost like a battle. I feel like there should be like a pay-per-view.
Oh, it has on one side is the
$1 the birth simulator thing with like the little like suction cups.
How much? Yeah, we should charge premium content.
At least like $1.
At least $1
At
to
least
watch.
$1. Millions of people will tune in.
Millions.
Oh,
millions. It goes pay-per-view. They're picking us up on like ABC. We're on Good Morning America. They're like, how did it feel to get the birth simulator?
Yeah. So whenever the guy did it at 104, he was like, I'm done. I'm ready. I'm taking these off. I'm having the baby. I'm ready to have the baby. Like he was trying to rip it off. And they're like, no, stop. But do you think you're going to be able to handle it? I mean, that's like a willpower thing. Like, hey, I said I'm going to do this, even though I didn't want to. I agreed to it. I have to put up with it.
Oh, I will. I'll put up for it because I am of the people, for the people, and by the people.
Well, that's still to be determined if you're by the people, because that means are the people by you? You can be for the people.
Of the people.
You can be of the people, but are you by the people? Are the people actually by you, or are they like standing over here watching, paying the pay-per-view, which people have said I would pay for?
My business associate said that she definitely wants to be here when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's because I'm by the people, for the people, of the people, by the people.
Wow. So Solion, I'm just going to read this comment. I know it has to be good. He said, you don't need to join it. Look at it from the perspective of taking one for the team and knowing what ladies and females go through with childbirth.
Somebody said that my
idea.
future wife, I'm never going to want to have get her pregnant because I'm going to know what it's like to go through pregnancy. And why would I ever want to put my wife through that?
That's
so just adopt.
Maybe so. Maybe
just adopt.
But again, whenever you have, are you going to name your son KHEA Jr. for real?
Possibly.
That would be. If you named your son KHEA, that would be awesome. Hey, if we get, how many Facebook likes would we have to get on KHEA radio like this year before you said like, hey, I will name my firstborn, whether it's a boy or girl?
That's not
KHEA.
fair to my future wife, though. What if my business associates?
Well, then you just have to
associates.
What are you talking about? Okay, here's the thing. That will be one of the first things you ask. Like you go on a first date. Let's say any first date, you're like,
I'm not
hey,
going on any more first dates.
Okay, maybe not. But if she says you can't name your kids KHEA, then what you're going to do is you have to find a new associate. So,
dang,
yes,
that's a deal breaker.
That's
like the deal breaker.
So I have one thing, and this is it. One of the kids, preferably the firstborn, has to be named KHEA. If we get to, I don't know, 6,000 Facebook likes in the next week, Curt has to name his firstborn KHEA. At least middle name. Wow. Curt, let's say you have a son and you were like, I want Curt Jr. Curt KHEA Casper Jr.
That sounds good.
I love it. My wife said, how many Facebook likes do we have to get for Curt to get a wife? And that's an excellent question. But I feel like the more Facebook likes we get, the more people know who Curt is, the better chances of him getting married are, because more people will know who he is.
Wow.
Right?
That's not fair to my business associate.
Hey, so Angie from Legacy Collision said, Curt, I have total faith in you. You got this. No pain, no gain.
I got it.
And we also decided, like, what is he actually gaining? Because he was asking me. He's like, what am I getting from this? Just besides just like being in pain.
There's no reward.
There is
the
reward.
risk reward. Risk, I die. Because you can die during childbirth.
Yeah, but it's 2018. I feel like, and I'm practically not a doctor, but I will be there, so I'll make sure you don't die.
Okay.
We will get you to sign a waiver that if you do, your family won't sue the station or me.
There's not a lot to sue the station of. Like, if we're being honest, like,
well, that's touche.
Right? Like, there's not much to sue there. I don't know.
But still, I mean, they could take our mics. I don't know.
Oh,
they could take
my mom would be like,
camera.
you know what? This is my show now.
And then your mom, and then
she's like, Curt, you only ever call me when you're on the radio.
Yeah.
I should call my mom. She texted me the other day and she's like, you need to call me not on the radio. And I was like, okay, I'll call you. And I haven't called her yet.
Call her now. Call her now. Tell her that you're going to be put on a birth simulating machine.
She's going to be mad. She's going to be like, I told you not to call when you're on the radio.
Whenever your mom was here, she was talking about how when she was pregnant with you and that your head was like on the 95th percentile or something like that. You remember she said that? I don't even know how it came up.
Oh, the stories that my mom says.
Oh man, Curt's mom.
Curt, you only ever call me when you're on the radio.
We're calling Curt's mom because Curt's going to be put on a birth simulating machine next week, and so we're going to see what she thinks.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm tired.
Why does Curt sound evil?
I haven't been sleeping very well.
Aw.
Gardy says hi.
Hi.
I'm returning your phone call. Did you just die?
We need to start a registry for KHEA Jr.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Did you just die?
No.
She's still here, Curt. Come on,
okay.
man.
Like you were just like running around like, or stuff happened.
I took a drink.
This is going worse than the 104 call yesterday.
Hey, Mom, Gardy has something to tell you.
So
okay.
I'm pregnant.
Curt is going to be giving birth. So here's what happened. He agreed to be hooked up to a birth simulator machine, so he will experience the joy and all the feeling of giving childbirth. So that's going to be happening next week. And so we just wanted to see if you had any advice to give him for this event.
Push hard, honey. Push hard.
Oh my, the worst.
If you didn't hear that, Curt's mom says push hard.
Push hard.
It's good advice.
Do you want to control the pain simulator, Mom?
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I won't give you anything.
There are like people lining up saying that they want to pay like money for this.
Oh, wow.
They're like, I want to control it. And we're like, we're probably going to charge at least like $500 per.
I feel like the best part of all of this is Curt asked if he's allowed to have an epidural for the pain simulation machine.
All right, Mom, we just wanted to say hi and good morning.
Wow.
Well, I needed to talk to you about a couple things. Can you call me back when we can talk?
I'll think about it.
Now's good.
Now's good.
Bye.
All right, love you, Mom.
Love you too.
So here's another thing. I feel like this isn't getting enough talk time. If we get to 6,000 Facebook likes in the next week, can you please sign a document that says you will name somewhere in one of your child's names will be KHEA, whether it's a middle name.
Can it just be a nickname?
I want it to be on the birth certificate. It can even be like in quotations or parentheses. But if we get to 6,000 Facebook likes in the next week, which means we would have to double where we're at, then you have to name one of your kids KHEA.
I don't think people can.
And I'm trying to be nice because I'm leaving out radio. Because anytime I think of radio, I think of the movie whenever I was in high school. And
the radio?
Yeah, there was a guy with the football and he was the trainer. And yeah, but anyway, so I don't want your child to be named Radio, but I do want you to have a KHEA Junior. How cool would that be?
Wow.
Let's agree to it. Come on, Kurt, just say yes. We do need a studio pet named KHEA. Kia. KHEA.
I feel like I need to talk to my business associate.
I feel like this
First.
should be Kurt Jr., also
Kurt
known as
Jr.
KHEA.
Also known as KHEA. It's our pet. If we get to 6,000 by Friday of next week,
Yes.
I will name my my middle name of my baby, or maybe even my baby's name, KHEA.
What? Okay, this is awesome.
Pending
Pending what?
associate's approval.
No, I don't need that. Here, anytime you meet somebody, if you find a potential suitor for you, you need to say up front, or here's the other thing. Sometimes in childbirth, there's a lot going on with the lady, and sometimes we know how we mentioned epidurals.
Yeah.
There may be an epidural, there may not be, but either way, you can probably just write it in there. Don't even say anything. Just KHEA. Write it real small and put it in.
And make her sign it.
Yeah, then just sign it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Leanne, you're right. You're not going to help the man find a wife agreeing naming his baby KHEA.
Maybe he's going to adopt, and that would probably be good because there are a lot of babies and kids that need homes, and then you can pick whatever you want. So
I almost said something, and I was like, "No, I'm not going to say that." Oh, I almost did.
Well, I'm glad that you held your tongue.
I saved it. I saved it. I saved it.
I
for later.
appreciate you.
I'll tell you later. Hey, we need to go on the FM. It's after 9. We didn't do top of the hour. We missed it.
Do you have anything else that we need to do? Your technical directing over here?
No, I'm just getting ready for my role tonight.
There you go.
I'm just trying to change the subject as well to be like something else.
So Kurt said it. I'm gonna have to go and make a video now, and I'm excited because check it out. Tonight we have Heartbreak Hotel starting, and there is the potential for 3,000 people.
These comments are going to get me in trouble, Roger. You should delete that comment. Oof. You're going to get me in trouble.
I'm going to go up to every person
I'm gonna
at
be like
Heartbreak Hotel
Robert.
tonight, and I'm going to be like, I need you to like KHEA. I need you to like KHEA. I think we can get 1,000 likes today. And then tomorrow, get another 1,000. So here we go. I wanted Kellen's name to be Marty so bad, named after Back to the Future, and I told him that 2 days ago, and he was like,
"Marty?
I was gonna name you after Marty Garcia." I pulled it up. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy,
and I'm Curt,
and it is Friday morning. Finally, Friday. It's very nice outside. I'm feeling good. It's 9:09. It's KHEARadio.com.
I'm super excited for today.
You look excited.
We're headed to the Women's Conference, the Bay Area Houston Women's Conference, the second annual. It's now an annual because it is the second. I don't like when they say first annual.
Okay.
But second annual Bay Area Houston Women's Conference. It's happening right now at Hope Village, where people like Connie Watt,
JJ Watt's mom,
Vanessa's ex-mother-in-law, and then also Chef Mary Bass is there.
Chef's Table Charities.
Yeah, we also have Christina Wells.
She was on America's Got Talent, semifinalist.
And Joe Perez.
He's just the awesome guy that we know and work with and does some cool stuff in the community.
Courtney Sapp.
Escape Kima.
And I think that's it.
Well, there's going to be a ton of people because it is literally sold out. And here's where the problem arises for us. I don't know if we secured tickets. But we are showing up one way or another. We've snuck into plenty of events. They try and keep people like us out. We were talking about the movie Aladdin. And, when he's like riff raff, street rat, I don't buy that. That's what I kind of told myself this morning whenever I'm going to be trying to sneak into the Bay Area Houston Women's Conference.
Riff rat, street rat. I love that song.
It's a great song.
I forgot about that song. Good job. Good reference.
Wow, thank you. That means a lot coming from you.
I appreciate that. That was awesome. Good job. Was there any other songs that stood out?
From Aladdin?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that one...
A Whole New World. We said that one earlier. Is there any other? There's got to be more songs than just 2 songs, right?
Yeah, there's a ton of songs in the movie. That's not my point.
Robin Williams, when he was Genie, didn't he have a song?
Yes.
What was that song?
You just need to go watch the movie on
May 24th, 2018. 2019. Sorry. That's when the movie Aladdin is released.
Okay. Well, there you go. You heard it here. Not first. You heard it here. Kurt's not breaking news, but we're having a good time. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Next weekend on the 20th is going to be Lamarck Bayou Fest. It's at Highland Bayou Park. I am excited for this event. That's going to be full of food trucks. It's going to be full of things for the kids to do, like carving pumpkins and art and painting. There's going to be music from Clay Walker. There's going to be music from the Pee Wee Bowen Band, music from like a ton of other famous artists, and it's all absolutely free. Amico Federal Credit Union sponsoring like a fireworks show. KHEA Radio is going to be there. That's what's important, right?
Yes.
I'm there.
We're there. We're going to be passing out some information about KHEA Radio, and then we're going to try to sneak on the stage right before Clay Walker.
We asked. I was like, okay, here's what we want. And we get told no a lot, but we're fine with that because you will never get to where you ideally want to go if you don't ask. If they don't know that you want to do that, then they're not going to do it. So it's okay to be told no. And we take no for an answer the first time, but we're going to ask again. And then we may get thrown out. I don't know. Whenever they're like riffraff street rat, and then I'm like, I don't buy that. And then they throw me out of the event. Yeah.
We sneak on the stage, running around.
You know, Aladdin's a great example for us. Like I would be Aladdin, you would be Abu. And then,
oh yes, Abu.
Yes. And then we just need to figure out who is the genie. Maybe Roger. But
I feel like Abu eats his bananas like I eat my bananas.
Probably so. That's strange, but true.
And I love that everyone is putting on like the lyrics of songs from the movie Aladdin.
Shout out to Leanne. She's at Honda of Clear Lake, which is now in League City, which kind of throws me for a loop every time. And we've asked Honda of Clear Lake, we want to give away a car. And guess what? We've been told no. We've been told no
509 times apparently.
But we're going to still ask, Leanne, can we give away a car? We're asking right now. And she may say yes. She may accidentally slip on the keyboard and say yes.
How many people would know about Honda of Clear Lake if we gave away a car? It's all about the advertising. It's all about like getting the name out there. You know, because if you put your name on a car giveaway with KHEA Radio, that video is going 1 million.
That's true.
Like all you have to do to walk away with a car is like, share, and comment on a video.
Right.
Lights out. That's like so impressions like all around the world.
So you're saying there's a chance, Leanne. She said no today isn't no forever. So here's the thing. We asked Honda of Clear Lake, hey, we want to give away a car. Honda of Clear Lake said, you know what? I don't know if that's possible at this time. Maybe, I don't know. But what they did give us is like a bunch of like t-shirts. They gave us hoodies, they gave us hats, they gave us all stuff. And then they gave us these, which are like oil changes and a bunch of other stuff. So shout out to Honda of Clear Lake. And they let us test drive a car. We made a video. We haven't posted it yet, but we will. It's going to be awesome. So sometimes even if you ask for something, like we asked, can we get up and sing a song with Clay Walker? They're like, no, but you can give away meet and greet passes for somebody to have the opportunity to meet Clay Walker. And we said, we'll take it.
That's the hardest thing about this job is we give away everything and we don't get it back. Like we like you know like meet and greet tickets.
Yeah.
I want to go meet and greet Clay Walker.
Yes.
But I'm like, all right, we'll let somebody else go do it.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, good. We give away food. And we're like, man, wouldn't it be nice if we got a $40 gift card to Southern Boy Cafe? No.
Yeah. No, and I'd rather give it away. And that's why we do this. To give stuff away and to be able to meet people and see what's going on in the community. But no, I do understand what you're saying. It would be awesome to meet Clay Walker. I would love to do that, but I'd rather give it away.
Roger said he wants a Honda hoodie. We do have some. I don't know where they went. They were sitting over here.
I moved them to the other side.
Oh, they're over there?
Yeah. We got a stack.
We're just piling up what we have. Pile it. We want to give it all away.
Give it all away.
If we can.
Right now it's 9:15. We're going to take a look at the weather. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. We're going to be on till about 10:30 today. We're going to be sewing up the show a little bit earlier to get the weekend started. For us, we're going to be at the Bay Area Houston Women's Conference hanging out, having a good time. This is the KHEA Radio Kickstart Weather Center, brought to you by Texas Chronicles, History, Mystery, and Adventure with Curtsy, the KHEA Junior, Casper.
It's currently 73 degrees right now in Lamarck, Texas. 83 is going to be the high today. There is some clouds in the forecast this afternoon. 6:51 is your sunset. Your sunrise tomorrow morning is at 7:18. Saturday, 86 and partly cloudy. Sunday, 87. And that's a quick look at your weather forecast for the next couple of days.
You know, I just thought of something. So whenever we were talking about like asking Honda Acrylic, hey, can we have a car? You know, asking Lamarck Biofest, can we sing a song with Clay Walker? Sometimes you'll be told no, and that's okay.
Yes.
But don't
give up.
Yeah, don't give up. You know, you'll never know if you don't ask. And so what I'm going to ask y'all to do right now is to share this video out. Share out our video today. We're trying to spread some positivity, spread some laughs. So I'm asking y'all right now, go ahead and share this out. If you're watching on Facebook, smash. Don't just like gently press the share button. I want you to hold it down and hit it like 10 times on purpose and then like 2 times on accident because you're hitting the button so fast. But this is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. We're going to have Gino from Reality of Wrestling in studio at about 9:30. So stay tuned. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. Coming up next is one of my favorite artists, Maddie Mullins. I Choose You.
Stay tuned for more KHEA Radio. We have Gino from Reality of Wrestling coming in next at 9:30.
So people are wanting that. Honda hoodies. Like what kind of giveaways would y'all like us to see in the future? Like, would y'all like us to do? Right now, we have a giveaway that's currently going with Pierogi Queen, which, man, that's one of my favorite places around. And then we have a giveaway going for the meet and greet with Clay Walker. And then we have the VIP tickets with for the entire festival, which has some cool stuff. So what would y'all like to see us do? Because we're not afraid to call and ask. The only thing they can tell us is no. But usually whenever somebody tells us no, they say, well, we can't do that, but we can do this. And then there's something else. So it's always
I want to give away for
take.
a Delta Blues.
You want to do a Delta Blues giveaway? How fun would that be
to film a Delta Blues?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That's a great one.
That is one
we can call and ask. That's all
on my list of like, you made it when, hey, that's kind of cool. Did you know you can also send the live stream through Messenger to people and just be like, Messenger?
No, I didn't. Hey, so Leanne had a suggestion. We should ask Shayla. So Shayla started a business where she does microblading. Do you know what microblading is?
What's microblading?
Microblading is where I think it's either permanent or semi-permanent, where they can do like eyebrows. Like, so some people have blonde hair, some people have different color hair, or maybe they want their eyelashes to look, not eyelashes, eyebrows, sorry, to look more full. And so they go in there and put like semi-permanent like ink. Almost, it looks like tattooing, to where they don't have to like, because that's a thing like with makeup and stuff, like where they fill in your eyebrows and make them shape the way you want them. Maybe I should get mine done. What do y'all think?
Microblading for sure.
So that'd be cool.
You know, one thing that Angie said, we love food. Food is always awesome. I'm thinking about what we did yesterday, and I'm just like, why did we do that? Because it hurts to want to not have food like that every day.
Yeah. We went to Legacy Collision. We had a meeting, and we went to the ribbon cutting. And again, if I'd have known there was actually a ribbon to be cut, I would have asked, can I cut the ribbon? They would have said, no, but you can be in the picture. But I didn't know. We were actually at like 10 other meetings that day to get there. And it was awesome when we were at Legacy.
Oh, my mom met Angie.
Yeah.
That was a fun experience.
I met your mom too, and she's awesome. It's like 2 Kurt's. You should be Kurt's mom junior is what it should be, because your mom is the original and you're like the junior for that.
I am not the original. I'm like Cheetos baked. Come on.
No, I said your mom's the original and you're like the junior.
Oh, yeah, but I'm Cheetos baked. She's like Cheetos puffs.
Man, I miss Cheetos X's and O's. Those are where it was. Oh my
gosh, those are so good.
Bring back X's and O's.
Are you a spicy Cheetos kind of person?
I would eat hot Cheetos. That's not my first go-to. My first would be normal Cheetos, unless there's X's and O's, which they don't make them anymore. Yep. Yes, Leanne, there's 2 of them. And then whenever we need 3,000 Facebook likes by next Friday, end of day. And by the end of the day, not end of business day, end of like, and Kurt, then we'll have 3 of them, potentially. One of them will be named KHEA.
Dang.
Oh, I'm hustling hard with this tonight. Tonight, for opening night of Heartbreak Hotel, I'm telling you, I will get on that stage at some point. Before, in the middle, probably not after. But if anybody wants to come and help me hang out at the table and just like promote KHEA and probably promote your business or anything else, I'm cool with that. We're just trying to spread awareness of what we do in the community. And we meet a ton of people every day who have never even heard of us, which is cool. But we're like, hey, well, now you know about us. And then I'll literally take their phone if they'll allow me and be like, oh, well, now you do because you liked us and favorited us and shared us out to all your friends. And
we do have a meeting with at some point. We just have to swing in and say hi to Mancuso's over there at the dealership over here.
Yes,
we're gonna go and say hey, what's up? Because I think we could give away something with them.
That'd be cool. I'm down.
I went over yesterday and talked to them.
I would be down. They have like bikes and stuff, right?
Bikes and they have jet skis.
Guys, some
of their stuff is amazing.
We went to Yamaha, like motorsports, power sports, Gulf Coast, right? And so we did a video, and I was telling Curt, I was like, Curt, we got to get you on like one of these dirt bikes. But Curt, you almost got nervous in there, didn't you?
A little bit, because I was
Why?
Because I don't want to tip things over.
Oh my gosh, I just saw this comment that Roger had left earlier. And it says he's talking about his son being named Curt with a K, Hector with an H, Edward with an E, Andrew with an A, C, Casper. But it would be KHEA, Casper. You would have
Andrews.
Curt, Hector, Edward, Andrew. Casper.
I don't know if I can name anybody with the name of Curt with a K. It's not a real person.
Dude, if you were Curt with a K, think about how much different life would be. I'm not going to say better.
So much. No.
I'm not going to say
Curt
better.
with a C is so much better.
I don't know, man.
Curt with a C, the best Curts in the world.
Hey, Holly said we should ask the arms room if they would want to give away like a holster or something. That's what's up.
How about a whole gun?
I mean, we'll ask. I don't know.
Start big.
I don't know. Yeah, whenever we ask, we'll ask for something like, what's the most expensive thing in here? And they're going to point and be like, we want to give that away. They'd be like, no, but you can give that away. And we're like, okay, we'll take it.
Always start big. Never.
Well, holsters cool. Those are nice. And I think they can be expensive, like nice things.
Like I always start the first date, like, will you marry me?
Hey,
and they're like,
Enrique.
no, but I will do this. And I'm like, okay.
Wow. I can see that not going well. Like, will you marry me? And they're like, okay, will you go out with me? They're like, no, you asked me to marry you. This is the first time I've ever met you before.
No, they always come back and be like, I can't do that, but I can do this.
And what is that?
Like, I'll see what the rest of the date goes. I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay.
See, it works. Go big or go home.
I don't see that working. Not in that case. Maybe not in all situations. There are select few whenever you should.
See, like you go and ask for a raise, right? Hey, I want $20,000.
You get paid?
I don't get paid.
Okay, good.
I want a $20,000 raise, and they're like, I can't do $20,000, but I can do like a penny, and I'm like, sold.
Hey, that penny adds up over the year. I've worked at jobs before where you get paid hourly, and it's like, hey, yeah, here's a dime, and I'm like, I'll count it joy, right? I mean, it's like it's better than nothing. Thank you. That's awesome. At least I have a job.
I'm tired today. I don't have my energy drink.
Man, I was up around 3:30, and I thought it was way earlier because my daughter like woke up at night, and so I was like, man, I have to go back to sleep. My alarm's about to go off so I can go work out and do some other stuff. And anyways, my alarm went off at 5, and she was like still awake. Leanne, that's a good idea. Ask Mr. Fertitta for some Rockets tickets.
I heard a thing that happened yesterday. So I was having a conversation with someone, and they were talking about Kima, and they said that they had an employee.
Hey, you have a good day too. Thanks for watching.
And they were like, hey, by the way, like I am on this will where I will get like $1.3 billion when, this will happens. And he was like, what? And he goes, yeah, my grandma kind of owns the entire Kima, like the entire town of Kima. And so when she passes, I will. Does that even
make sense? How do you own the town of Kima?
Well, like the land that Kima was on, she owned it. Like that was her.
Okay. And then she sold off, I guess.
Like, yeah.
To build it or whatever.
And so when she passed, he was going to get $1.3 billion.
All right.
And she passed, and he's like, here's my 2 weeks notice. I'm leaving.
Where'd you hear this story?
Mancuso's.
Cool. Okay.
And he was like, there was like one stipulation where he had like big hoop rings in his ears, and they're like, his grandma had put in there, like, had to be like, get rid of them before you got the money. So that's funny.
That's an easy decision.
But apparently Tillman Fertitta, from what I heard yesterday, doesn't own Kima Boardwalk.
He owns all the restaurants.
He leases, and it's a 99-year lease for Kima Boardwalk. Isn't that crazy to think about? Like, for 99 years, you have a lease agreement.
Not really. That's the way those things go. Like, okay, so like Toyota Center, like there's leases. That's all. Like, you think of Lakewood Church, they lease that facility, and I think they just renewed it like a couple years ago. For
crazy. Yeah,
they lease it. I think the city owns it, but like, everybody thinks of.
So he said, what Mancuso said was that they make $450,000 a month from Tillman Fertitta renting or leasing that space.
Yeah.
Can you just imagine just all of a sudden, like,
are you supposed to be giving out all this information? I feel like in these like private meetings and conversations you have with people.
No, I mean, it was pretty open. It was pretty open.
Know.
But that's kind of crazy to be thinking about. Like, all of a sudden you get.
Yeah, Tillman's Mr. Fertitta. I think it's weird whenever people are like, yeah, Tillman, which I don't know because I've never met him. But yeah, Mr. Fertitta, if you own the Rockets, you have my respect.
You have my respect.
Mr.
Fertitta,
a billionaire. He owns the Rockets and a bunch of restaurant chains and stuff like that. So
that's crazy though to think about. Can you imagine just being like, hey, I make $450,000 a month? That's nuts to think about.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's just money, though.
Man,
it's just money.
Yeah, that's true. At the end of the day, it is just money.
And everybody needs money. And like, okay, there's no shortage of money in the world. Like, everybody is one idea away, one interaction away from potentially having financial freedom. Financial freedom probably means different things to everybody in the entire world because nobody is exactly the same. I don't know. I like business and I like stuff like that. Yeah.
5.4 million a year.
And that's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. Mr. Fertitta is a billionaire. So $5 million to him is not a lot of money.
True.
So it doesn't matter. So he's like, yeah, $5 million. It's a good investment. I can do that. So to you
that's a lot.
$100. I don't know if I should even have this conversation with you, but
it's $100.
It's just money. There's always more money that can be made.
I did say that when my car got towed in Houston, it was like the person I was with was like, oh, this is the worst, and I was like, it's actually not that bad. When you think about it, like all you basically are doing is giving away money, to the tow truck company. So
right,
I think that's kind of cool. Just to take that mindset of, okay, yeah, it's not that bad. It could be worse.
It can always be worse. And yeah, try and see the glass half full. That's better than the alternative, the glass half empty. But
did you call Gino by chance or talk to Gino?
I talked not today, but I talked to him last night and we talked. Yeah, he's gonna be here at 9:30.
Okay. Just making sure. I didn't do it.
Oh, trust me, I know these things, Kurt.
You know these things.
Yeah. So what's everybody up to today? It is Friday. It's Friday morning. It's 9:29 right now. We have a pretty busy day going on. Hopefully you have a good day. You're having a good morning as well. And if you're not, the good thing is the day is just getting started. And if you think about it, the weekend's just getting started. So you can kind of make it anything you want.
Wait, this is the Gino? Like, that's what Gino dressed like when we went that time to Reality of Wrestling?
Yeah, we watched. He was headlining the entire night.
I think I booed him.
Why?
I don't remember. I think I was not for Gino. This might be a dangerous interview.
I feel like
he remembers my booze.
Most interviews with you have the potential to be dangerous because there's some life and death altercations and situations you get yourself in. So Leanne said this weekend she's going to Heartbreak Hotel. So are we. So that's tonight and tomorrow night at 7:00. Make sure that y'all come and hang out with us. We only need to get 3,000 more Facebook likes. And I could see you being like, hey, that's a lot of Facebook likes. It is, but it isn't. We can do it.
You can do it.
It's just Facebook likes.
I don't know if I'm going to be pushing for it.
Why not? You don't want to have kids one day?
But yes, I want to have kids.
Well, then why wouldn't you
tomorrow?
Want us to have kids?
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I got to get married first.
That's Scott. That's not Gino. I was like, Gino? No.
It could be. It could
what
be
if
Gino.
Scott was like, whipped around, he turned into Gino, and he was like, it was me the whole time.
It was me.
Roger said, you should tell him you booed him. Maybe we'll have somebody on the stream, and I'll be like reading stuff. I'm like, oh, Curt, did you boo Gino earlier this year at one of his matches?
Maybe.
So we need somebody to bring that up. We'll make it happen.
Booed him. That's funny.
Yep. It's not nice to boo people. Just throwing that out there.
Remember when the mom hit me in the back of the head? Stop booing my son.
I do. Hey, can you help me remember to call? Did you see that message this morning? Somebody said, hey, give me a call this morning when you can.
Oh, yeah.
Help me remember.
Gotcha.
Because I had already forgot. And then I actually accidentally read the message and I was like, oh, that's one way that I guess I can keep it marked as unread.
Hey,
What
do you think are the odds that before we go to the women's conference that we can swing by and get me a suit like you?
There's not enough time.
Oh man,
matching suits. I could have brought you one. I don't
know if I'd fit in your suits. Let me see. Let me see your jacket.
No, I'm not letting you put this jacket on. There's no way.
Fat guy in a little coat.
Wow.
It rips and you're like,
I would be crying.
That suit was $800.
Dude.
How much was that suit?
I've had this suit for a while, like maybe like 3 years, but it's really nice.
He said it only cost him $100.
What a deal!
What?
Yeah,
what a deal!
It was a good deal. That's a lot of money.
Leanne said never do that again. Well, I thought you were on my side.
I've said that so many times. Oh, Leanne said she wanted to judge the salsa competition with us when we had with Brad and Gino. So we're gonna be talking about that whenever Gino gets here. I'm gonna text him and make sure he's finding it okay. Yeah, so I'm excited about.
We're on Gino's time now. You got to do it Gino's way.
Gino was, I think, like the longest reigning reality of wrestling champion, and he's one of their main event, headliners. He's good. That's funny. Leanne said, "I am." She is trying to help you. She said, "No singing ever." What if that's from keeping you?
People here thinking that I'm a bad singer.
Your grandma said you're amazing, but again, she's not here. She's not here, so that's the thing. It's people here.
Come on, Gino. Like, bam. What's up?
Oh my God. Curt said he wants to knock Gino's head. I turned the mic off, but he said, I want to go bam. Like Gino into the speaker over here. What's everybody up to today? Oh, he said he's here. Curt, go bring Gino in, but I could see like Curt trying to smash Gino through the glass. It's like a circle thing. Boom. Gino would bamboozle you. You would get bean boozled. Remember when we played Bean Boozled? I don't know if y'all could see that well. Curt flexing in the back. I don't think Curt goes back and listens to our show sometimes. And he should, and then he would be able to hear it. But your recorded voice sounds a lot different than what you hear like as your head voice. And that's just life. Sometimes you have to listen to a recording and be like, that part's no good. I have to work on that or change it. Here we go. Oh, I hear Curt talking to Gino. He's telling him every wrestler who comes on our show, the next day, they win. So here's Gino in studio. He got a fresh cut from our boy Chevy last night. So Chevy called me and was like, hey, I have Gino here. He said Curt never reached out to him. Curt never confirmed anything. Is he still coming on? Did you also want him on? And I was like, Curt did what? Curt's fired. I said, Curt, you're on like strike 12 right now. No, I'm just kidding. Kurt's not on strikes, but he didn't let him know. So I was like, dude, I got you. Yes, come in, please. I'm sorry. Come hang out with us. 9:30. What's up?
Gino knocked me out.
Gardy.
Right when I walked in. Gino, you're gonna be in this chair right here, man.
Gino, you are much bigger standing next to you, and then like when you see in the ring, I'm like, yeah, Gino's big.
Yeah.
But then like now it's like how tall are you?
I'm 6'2", man.
6'2"?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not that big.
No,
but,
6'2". I mean 6'2" is pretty big. Yeah.
There's wrestlers that are bigger, so
Yeah.
how are we doing that?
Yeah, you can just wait. We'll put the headphones on in a second. We'll talk for a little bit, and then we'll go on the FM as well here after a while. So you got you were hanging out with Chevy last night, right?
I was.
How's he doing?
He's doing pretty well. You know,
Yeah.
He's over there telling me stories and whatnot.
What kind of stories?
So I guess he's into conspiracy theory, and I am too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're kind of like exchanging kind of some stuff. I see you drinking your bag, man.
A little bit. You drink? You like bang?
I do, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna stop and buy one, but I was like, nah, I'm running late already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kurt was kind of upset that I didn't bring him one because I found it was easier. I just went to like a health store and I bought like the pallet,
Okay.
and then just keep them cold in the fridge. And what's your favorite flavor?
Have you had the rainbow unicorn one?
That's this guy. That's somebody dropped
Yeah.
us this off because I haven't had it.
Yeah.
I haven't had it. Is
That
it pretty
sounds
good?
Pretty good.
That one and
Yeah.
cotton candy.
The cotton candy's okay.
I like the.
the
Is it the purple guava pear?
Ooh, that one's good too.
so my favorite ones are the rainbow unicorn. There's another one called purple haze. That one's
Yeah,
pretty good
yeah.
too. That one's pretty good. And then the peach mango one. The peach
Yeah.
mango one's pretty good.
Yeah, this one makes me feel like and I've told Kurt this plenty of times, but like I'm on the beach, like sipping out of a pineapple with like, I don't know,
I
a
can
big
see
drink
that.
in there. Yeah, it just feels good, man. Makes
Yeah,
me get
man.
all hype.
Those bangs are addicting though. so-
Yes.
Did you get the memo about the dressing nicely today?
I did.
You look good.
You look
did.
good.
Thank
So
you.
we had Brad Gilmore in studio yesterday, right?
Yes,
And we've been
yes.
trying to get Brad in here for I don't know how long. And so Brad shows up.
Yeah.
Hair looking, pompadoured up,
Yeah.
slicking back. He had on his jacket. And we realized we need to step our game up in the entertainment industry. We got Brad in here.
Yeah.
And we look like fools. We look like fools in here. And I was
Hey,
like,
but you
Kurt,
guys are looking nice today. So,
thank you. I was
yeah.
like, never again. We got Gino in. I said, we're going to dress up because that's what Gino's used to, that caliber of dress. So we came.
Yeah. With Brad Gilmore, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
He was in here yesterday.
Oh yeah.
So you got a hard act to follow.
Ooh. Okay.
So
Okay.
are you a fan of Brad?
Yeah.
He's a fan of yours. We asked
Oh,
him, we're like,
really?
so what do you think about Gino? Trying to see if we could start some kind of,
Fight between where you're like
He's okay. I like Matt Sapolsky better.
okay. Matt's the other, I've seen
Nah,
his
I'm
social
totally
media, but I
kidding.
haven't met him. He's
Yeah,
cool. He's cool too.
They're both pretty cool, man. They both like do a pretty nice job at
Yeah.
putting us over.
Yeah. That's cool.
Putting us over.
Do you ever just look at Brad when he's announcing over there and he'd be like, stop talking trash about me?
No, but I do hear him like he's pretty loud. Like
Oh, you can hear him talking
sometimes
from there.
I'll be wrestling and I just like
Loud?
I can hear him and I'm just like, damn, dude, okay.
Yeah. Man. So thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, we're excited. So we've had in Will all day.
Well, all day.
We've had
Yeah.
Will in. He was awesome. We had JJ Blake in a couple times. We've had Rex Andrews in a couple times. Are you a fan of Rex?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
I respect that, man. So
And now we got Gino. So now we know that
I'm surprised you guys haven't had me already. you
Yeah,
know?
well, you know what?
Out of those, who's the best?
Who's the best wrestler
Well,
to come out of reality wrestling?
I mean, I guess Rex is the champion right now, right?
Right
So,
now, I mean, you were the champ,
I was a champ,
and that's the
for-
plan. I mean, you're gonna get it back, right?
I had to like 3 times, So,
Yeah. And this is Rex. I mean,
yeah.
has he been the champ before? Reality wrestling?
No, he hasn't.
So this is his first time.
Yep,
You're like, I got 3 on him.
Yeah.
that's true.
Mm.
I also held that for like past 3-4 years. So
Really?
it's like, yeah.
So here's what's funny is out of all of those people, I don't think I've ever booed any of them in a reality of wrestling event. And I definitely haven't ever booed you on, when you're wrestling ever. I promise.
You know what?
Don't listen to anybody.
So we were at it. Yes. Apparently, Curt, he was like, because he was looking at your photo the other day, and he was like, I think I booed him. And I was like, why? Why did you boo Gino? You know what?
Say that.
And I think it's because your thing is you're kind of like the heartthrob. It just happens.
Yeah, I guess.
So you come in and like, you know, everybody's like, hey, they like you, right?
Yeah.
So Curt, he's a single guy. Kurt's a single guy, so he sees you. It's kind of, it could be threatening. I'm guessing, is that what it is?
No. I was just, I wanted you to lose.
A lot of guys do hate me, so it's okay though. It's all right. It's okay, bro.
Is that why? Because you walk in and it's almost like the Beatles. Like, you see the Beatles and the girls are like, oh my gosh, it's the Beatles. They're like, oh my goodness, it's Gino.
Basically, I think that's what it is.
Is that hard?
I mean, yeah.
Are you single?
I am.
Y'all hear that? There were some people.
Our stream just went through the roof.
Oh.
We when we had Brad in, there were some people who were like, oh man, is he single?
Yeah.
But then like later he dropped. He's like, oh, my girlfriend. And
we ruined everybody's hearts. Our numbers like dropped. It went from like 50 people watching to like 2 people watching after that. We're like,
I mean, just know the Latin heartthrob's pretty single, right?
Yeah, pretty single. I like
single,
that.
Pretty single.
Basically. I mean, okay. So there's something else Brad had mentioned to us. It was something about salsa.
Ooh.
Can you tell us? Anything about salsa? Do you make any salsa?
I can.
Yeah.
I can make a way better salsa than Brad Gilmore.
Well, that's Brad was saying that he can make the best salsa. That's what he was saying.
I mean, I think it all started because Eddie Guerrero's daughter was at one of the shows. Right?
Okay.
And we kind of had a thing where she was asking me where she can find some good Mexican food. And then Brad kind of like shit in and was like, oh, I know where. Yeah. And I was like, Brad, come on, Brad.
Quiet down.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane.
And then
bro.
that's where the salsa started coming up.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know. But we can test it out,
Yeah.
I heard it, I heard we're having the salsa challenge.
Exactly. That's
Are we doing this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So me and Curt, we're about as close to professional eaters. That's what we do.
Close.
You're in your
I
profession.
see a taco over there.
Yes.
The taco.
The taco
makes a big difference.
One day I'm gonna bust this open and I tell everybody there's a real taco inside and it's like made out of gold. And I'm gonna eat it.
Where'd you buy that? That's cool.
Where'd we get this?
Walmart.
It was only like $3.
I was like, I want one. I'm like, go to Walmart and get one.
Yeah.
I thought you bought it at this cool place.
Yeah, we
like
got it from
Walmart.
Walmart.
Yeah.
My grandma made it. No, we got it at Walmart. But
it lasted since July.
Like nobody's busted it open.
But what's up with the random taco though? You like tacos?
Well, I do. I love tacos.
We do love
tacos, but it's a random story where we hit a milestone on our social media.
Yes.
So we had a celebration in here. So we had our bang and we had it in champagne glasses.
Oh.
We wore suits that day. We hadn't even met Brad yet. And we had streamers and stuff. And so and Curt was buying stuff and he was like, threw it in the cart, so that's where this came from. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna start doing, man. I'm gonna start getting champagne glasses.
Do it the bag. After you win, you get the belt back, and I can see sitting on the top ropes, like a rose in your mouth, and you got the glass of bang.
Okay, that's not a bad idea. Okay,
just think about it.
And then you could be like, "This is for KHEA."
Oh, of
course. Pour out a little bit for us on the
mat. That would be hilarious.
And you guys are in the crowd. I was just like,
just like.
Dude. We're like, Gino, and I'm like, boo!
He doesn't get any bang, man.
Yeah, no bang for you, sir.
No bang for him.
Does that change anything?
Nope. I'm still booing. Sorry.
So you're saying you make better salsa than Brad Gilmore?
I can.
Yeah. So whenever Eddie Guerrero's daughter asks, Mexican food, where do you go? Because we do like tacos. We like to eat a lot. Where's the place that you like?
It's not even funny, but I all the good taco places all over the place, all over Houston. I know I'm on the north side. Like if you want some tacos on the north side, I know where to take you.
Cool.
If you want some on the south side, I know where to take you.
That's probably part of where the heartthrob comes in.
Yeah,
because everybody likes tacos. If you know the right places to go, Curt, you need to be taking notes.
I am. I'm taking.
You should be taking notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you can't go wrong with a taco truck.
Yes.
Those are the best. Those are where they're at.
It's legit.
On Sundays I got my cheat day. So I just go in there and buy a bunch of tacos.
Yeah.
Some quesadillas.
Sundays are my cheat day too. So is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
really?
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. Same here. You know, I'm pretty like I'm pretty bad sometimes, but you know, I like to make Sunday my day to fully go out. You know.
Yeah.
Do you just eat all day? That's what I do on my cheat day.
I try not to. Oh yeah.
Cheat, a little cheat life.
I live a cheat life.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard, man.
Every day. I mean, ice cream. Ooh, there's some ice cream that I could go have. There's still some in the freezer.
I had ice cream that like
2 years ago.
Tuesday. No, like Tuesday, and I felt so bad. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did three pints of ice cream on Monday's show.
Dude, we had a local
pints.
ice cream place.
Okay.
They're out of Kemah called Cool Cow Creamery, and they brought in like this giant ice chest full of pints of ice cream, like all different flavors. And Curt like didn't say one word the entire show. Literally sat over there and was just like shoveling his face. I was a little mad. I wanted to do some.
I was interjecting. I was saying, "This is good."
Yeah, he was supporting the ice cream, man.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good show, and that's a good place. So we already got. I think my vote would be for you whenever it comes to salsa with Brad.
I hope so.
Brad seems to know a lot about Back to the Future, and I was kind of encouraging Brad to get into the ring. I was like, Brad, he said he's been thrown down by is it Davidson? What's his Ryan Davidson?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like one time or something, and he was like,
I was there.
Never again. He was like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know, entertainment, and my hair is looking good, and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Speaking of hair looking good,
dude, your
my
hair looks nice right
great.
now.
This is Chevy right there.
Say that.
This is Chevy right there, man.
You know who cuts his hair too?
Chevy.
Oh.
So you know what? I think what you're doing it wrong. You need to say like, I need the Gino.
You know, it's because I hook him up. I'm like, hey, Chevy, you want some Gino stickers?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I'm like, here. And he just like
Give me the
hooks me
extra-
up. Yeah.
Boom.
Well, let's go to the poll.
Give me that extra time. Well, we got a poll.
33% said Curtsy the Corn, Casper.
He put a poll on. Who has better
Gino.
hair? Gino, 67%. Curt got 33. But
Dang, Jay says when Kurt's booing Gino, it's jealousy shining through. That is true. I want to be the heartthrob. I want to be the guy out there beating up Rex.
Oh, that's why you want to beat up Rex?
wow,
No,
we gotta tell
okay.
Rex this.
No, I like Rex. Never mind. I take it back. No, I want Booker. Give me Booker.
Oh, okay. You're
This
trying to
dude-
fight Booker. Okay.
How do you think that would go?
A Booker can still go. I'm just saying.
Well,
the other day, he started like popping a bunch of push-ups. And
Yeah.
it's like he got to 70, he was still going, and I was like, all right, dude. It made me feel bad. I was like, okay.
Can
all
you
right.
do 70 push-ups?
I can do 100, man.
I get to 50 and I'm like,
And I can go.
I'm
I can go
done.
for more. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, what's going on here?
here we go. Here we go.
It's really happening. He's doing push-ups.
He's like, what? Kurt's doing push-up.
Okay, he's done.
So Curt knocked out one push-up.
Did you drink? If you would have drank a bang, bro,
Dude, you had that extra push.
If somebody would have brought me a bang,
Ooh, that is true.
You got to
thought we were
dude,
better friends than this.
You literally texted me at like 7 a.m. this morning.
I figured
You
that
could've
was your
said,
cue to be like, man, I should grab Curt a bang.
Okay, next time you guys have me on,
Mhm.
bangs on me, okay?
Yay!
I'll bring the
Bangs all around.
All right.
Bangs all around.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
We got to be careful. The FCC might be like, what are you talking about?
Bang energy drink all around.
Yeah, we got to add the energy drink in there.
Wow. Man. So there's a couple other things. So you know Sammy Guevara.
I
Is
do.
that how you say, that's how you say his last name?
Sammy Guevara. Yeah,
Guevara.
you kind of say. You say
Y'all are friends. Have y'all wrestled together or against each other?
Yeah, we wrestled against each other like probably like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. But most of the time they just team us up.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just
I saw I follow him on Instagram
Yeah.
and I saw that or no, maybe it was your Instagram, but either way, he was doing his vlog. He had his camera and like you were ready to eat. Or y'all like it was over, you know,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
were like, hey, come on, this dude's doing his vlog over here and he's doing the thing and he's like, dude, I'm trying to do my thing, you know?
I like to mess with him because he's always filming that vlog.
Yeah.
As soon as we get in the car, you'll like put a camera on the back seat And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm trying to record for the vlog.
Yeah.
And then like I gotta watch what I'm saying too. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I don't want you putting on this vlog,
Yeah.
Sammy. But he's pretty cool though. Those vlogs are they're pretty. Have you guys ever watched them?
Yeah, I've watched his vlog and his YouTube channel. He has a lot of followers and he's very engaging. He's good at that.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's like, I think he's been having that for like maybe like early on, even before he started like actually making it. So,
Yeah.
So a lot of it's kind of nice seeing them like come up,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I recommend the Sammy Guevara show. I don't think that's what it's called, but
yeah. But if you just search his name, he comes up on YouTube.
Give you a plug, Sammy. Where's Sammy at?
Yeah.
Sam,
Sam,
you got to
somebody-
share. Have you shared the live stream yet? Do you
No, I
Facebook?
haven't. Should I go share right
I
now?
think you should. Maybe you'll
Ooh.
get Sammy on here.
yeah.
All right.
So I met Sammy Guevara and Katie at my cousin. His name is Josiah Trumbull, but he wrestles under JT Royce. And so,
Okay.
So Sammy, my cousin, I think he's like 19, right? So he just started, and Sammy used to work at the Y or some gym or something like that. And my cousin,
Awesome.
yeah, he was working out. I was like, I want to be like Sammy Guevara. And then that was like 8 years ago or something like that. And so then finally my cousin debuted, and so Sammy came and watched his match. He put him in the vlog, and that's the first time I had heard about it. I didn't realize Sammy was Sammy.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, what's up, man? And he was super nice. And then later I went and saw stuff, and I'm like, man, this dude, he's the real deal. He's good. But yeah, shout out to my cousin.
He actually started. Oh, ooh,
Yeah.
sorry.
You can mute it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, just heard that. It's all good.
He actually started training out bookers. So he started training for a while.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and then it was like a while back, way before like I got there or whatever. But he started training there and whatnot, and after that he kind of just started doing his own thing,
That's cool.
But yeah, I couldn't find the thing, but I found it. I got it now.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Sharing it.
Yeah. So we got Gino in studio. Right now it's 9:52. We got a couple minutes left, and we're going to go back on the FM as well. But feel free to share this video out. Ask some questions. Gino's with Reality of Wrestling. You've been like the heavyweight champ. How many times again? 3 times.
3 times. I don't get like a cool booker thing, but
Yeah.
I go like this.
Booker's 5 times,
Yeah,
right?
it's 5 times.
How is that to be able to train under someone like Booker T?
It's actually pretty funny, I got a Booker T's when I was like 16.
Mm-hmm.
So like since early on, he's always been like trying to help me out.
Yeah.
He's always giving me pointers. Do this, do that, or whatnot. So I feel like so my background in wrestling is lucha libre. You guys ever
Mhm.
watch lucha libre?
Yes.
So that's what I
Nacho
started.
Libre, wasn't that a movie?
It is a movie.
I could do Nacho Libre too.
There you go.
Yeah, I can
Nacho?
eat some nachos. And
Yeah.
rest people. Yeah, so I did that. I started that when I was 14.
Mhm.
So after that, when I
So you
was
started wrestling when you're 14 years old.
Yep.
How old are you now?
I'm 22.
22.
Yep.
So that's still like most people would be like maybe starting their wrestling career
Yeah.
like
yeah.
at this point.
I wish I would have started right now because I'm like 22 right now. Like my back.
You've been wrestling for like 10 years.
Yeah. My back's all messed up and my knees are like gone.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. So I went to Booker's when I was 16. And like as soon as I got there, man, I don't know what it was. Maybe he saw how like hungry I was to do this and whatnot, but he's always like been willing to help me. And
Yeah.
whatnot. Yeah. And it was always like fun, growing up and seeing them
Mm-hmm.
and then getting to actually train with them,
Yeah.
Even now though, like I just saw him last night. Even now, as you see Booker T, and
Booker T.
you're like, oh, it's Booker T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up I'm 32, so he was in WCW, tag team, and I remember watching like as a kid. It's like surreal, like Harlem Heat, breakdancing, had the flames,
Yeah.
hats and all that
Stevie
stuff,
Ray.
and it's Booker T, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Stevie Ray, whenever we had went, he was at the match at the promotion too. Like he's there,
Yeah.
like working the ring. It's like, man, and that dude's big too.
They're both
Big
pretty
dude.
big to still like.
Yeah, we got 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna bring us on here so you can put the headphones on if you want.
Got a big head.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
It is Friday morning. We have Reality of Wrestling superstar Gino in studio. What's up,
Latin
Gino?
Heartthrob, man. You missed
The Latin Heartthrob. My bad.
Yeah.
I felt like, you know, in the movie.
Can you start again and maybe like announce him like Brad Gilmore would? I mean, if you're trying to be Brad wearing that suit,
all right,
you gotta like announce it just like Brad would.
You know, I don't know if I can do it like Brad, but I can do it like I would if I was an announcer.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. KHEA Radio presents the Latin Heartthrob, reality of wrestling superstar, battling all over the world, the former heavyweight champion, future heavyweight champion, Gino! And then everybody would be going nuts, right? Throwing roses. So, and that's Curt moving. Hey, you know what? And people say if you don't have haters, do you have haters that you're not doing it right?
Yeah.
People don't like you sometimes, right?
Not a lot of them, man.
Yeah.
I've been getting some like rude Instagram comments. I'm like, okay, man, I guess you don't like me, huh? And it's funny though, because last time I got like this like super rude Instagram comment. I'm not gonna say what it actually said, but as soon as I clicked on it, the guy had blocked me. I was like, okay.
You couldn't stick around for the response, huh?
Yeah.
Do you respond back to those people?
Nah.
Just let them go.
I think they're pretty funny though. I know they're out there just trolling me, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I enjoy some good trolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I do too, but sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it cuts deep, you know, especially whenever it's like one of the first ones that you get. Whenever it's one of the first ones that you get, like, it's like, man, that kind of hurts my feelings. But then I guess like as time goes on, you realize, Curt, who are you direct messaging over there? You're like in Gino's DMs right now.
I did. I just direct messaged him and I said, I can take you in the ring. Oh, and then I blocked him.
Oh, okay.
So you can't respond back. Wow.
That's nothing to compare what I get. Like, probably like maybe a week, I get like probably like 5 rude Instagram comments or like whatever, like DMs or whatnot.
Yeah,
but you know they're pretty useful now. I'm just like, okay.
We don't ever get bad ones, do we? No, we did get kicked out of one group.
Sometimes we get, people don't like us sometimes, but for the most part, we try and do what's right, you know?
Why did you guys get kicked out?
Because I posted a video of one of our giveaways and the lady was like, I don't want to see this anymore. And then like she was a moderator of the group and like blocked me and kicked me out of the group. And I was like, really? Come on.
Yeah. He was pretty upset about it. Like he texted me and I guess he's not used to that yet. Maybe as time goes on, he'll get used to being kicked out and stuff. But at that point, he was pretty upset.
I'm still going to find out how to get back in the Santa Fe talk group. It's going to happen. I'm going to find a way.
I'll go in there, man.
Knock on the door. Let me in. So you see.
Okay, I'm going to stop booing you now. Yeah, you're my fan now.
I'm all right.
So Gino walks in, and I've seen Gino wrestle before, and you know he's a big guy, but I just did not realize how big you were. So again, like how big are you? How tall are you?
I'm 6'2", man. I think what happens is that people see me in the ring, they see me moving around all like
agile,
finesse. Yeah. So you guys see me in person. He's pretty big.
Yeah, with the finesse, is that a style? Like if you had to describe your style of wrestling, what would it be?
I said it already, man. Finesse. That's what I try to do, man. I try to get that finesse, try to be extra, you know?
Yeah.
I was training last night and this girl was like, oh, it's not Gino if he's not being extra. And I was like, you're right.
Yeah. So you have a background where you started wrestling pretty early, and we've heard a bit about you from Chevy and from Brad and from Will Allday and from Rex and JJ Blake, and they've kind of shared some of your story, but we want to hear about it. So when did you start wrestling and what's your background?
So basically the way that I come into wrestling, it's my father. My father was a Mexican luchador back in Mexico and whatnot. He was in like the big companies over there. He was in AAA. This other company is called Consejo Mundial. He was there. He was basically everywhere in Mexico.
Wow.
So as a little kid, I basically kind of like grew up around it, you know. I was always in the locker room trying to like see all the guys without their mask and whatnot. I was trying to like try out their capes and whatnot. So as a little kid, I fell in love with wrestling, you know. My father passed away when I was 7. So even after that, I was like, oh, I want to be a wrestler.
It's in your blood.
Yeah, basically.
Like you're made to be a wrestler, and you're doing it, right?
Yeah, you know, and I started, like I said, I started when I was 14. That's when I got into it. It's kind of cool because the guy that originally trained me was actually my father. It's like one of my father's like rivals in the ring and whatnot. So it's kind of cool that like it all comes together, you know. Like, so I grew up around this. I grew up in wrestling. My dad was a wrestler, so it's kind of cool that, you know, I got to train by one of his like rivals or good friends or whatnot, you know, however you see it. So I did that. I did some lucha libre, you know. I wore the mask and everything.
Really?
I had a cool mask, you know. Had to drop the mask, but then as soon as I came to Booker's, that's when it all kind of started like, you know, come together. I would say, you know, because I was 14, I was okay, but I wasn't good yet, you know. It started when Gino started coming along. That's when I started like.
So when did you end up here? How long have you been here with? And how did you end up at Reality Wrestling?
So one time they wanted a masked wrestler. They wanted a luchador.
Okay.
So, you know, I know one of the guys, and the guys was like, "Hey man, why don't you come over here? They need a masked guy." And I was like, "Okay, I'll try it out." I went over there. I totally like did not do a good job. I fell off the ropes.
Oh no.
Yeah, towards the end. But from then on, I guess like I told you earlier, I think Booker like might have seen something in me where he was like, "Okay, this kid's hungry, you know. So let me help him out." And then from there on, like they were like, "Okay, we're gonna use you."
That's cool.
But one thing, take off that mask.
Really?
Yeah.
He said you got to lose the mask.
Yep.
Is it hard to see in those masks and do all the stuff that you have to do in the ring?
Oh wait, what? You were asking Gino?
Oh, you wear a mask?
Some days I wear a hot dog suit.
Is that a mask right now? And if so, why'd you choose that one?
Dang.
Dang. You should get like a Gino mask.
I should. That would be funny. What if I came out as you, like in the Gino mask, and I was like, "I'm Gino now." Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because I
People would
totally go. Ah.
So, but is it hard to see? I imagine it would be.
So I tried it out like a couple of weeks ago. I tried wearing the mask and I tried to like move around the ring. Now it is. Back in the day, I was like fine with it. I guess I like been wrestling without the mask so long that when I use it now, it's like it's hard to breathe and it's hard to see.
Yeah,
but you know, wrestling's been pretty fun, man. Even though I couldn't see most of the time, it was always pretty fun. Yeah,
I know I'm having fun. I just can't see. I wonder if that would like help your nerves. Like sometimes it's like, hey, it's just me and my opponent. I can't see past like 15 feet, but there's potential, you know, like all the crowds and cameras and lights and smoke and reality of wrestling is like a big deal, like the production.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I will say we're the flagship of Texas wrestling, man.
Yeah,
you know, we're one of the biggest companies around. So not just in Texas, I will say in general. You know, I was just in Virginia this past weekend, and like guys over there were trying to come over here. You know, they see our production value, they see Booker T, they see our roster, they see Rex Andrews, they see JJ Blake, Ryan Davidson, they see myself, and they want to be part of that. You know, so yeah, you're right. We are pretty.
That's cool.
Pretty big, yeah.
And I've also seen that, you know, Rex, he went to Japan. Ryan Davidson, you know, he just got back from Japan.
Yeah.
And do you ever see yourself going like to Japan or going and doing some training, going some other places?
You know, honestly, I never actually like thought about it much, you know, because I was always like, man, I'm young. I don't care. Whatever happens. But you know, of course, Japan's something that I would want to do. Maybe go to Mexico, go try out some other style over there. Maybe go to, I don't know, India. Maybe go. I don't really, wherever they got a ring, man. That's where you'll find me, man. And
that's the cool thing about wrestling is it literally is worldwide. You know, if you think about the big dog, you know, World Wrestling Entertainment, it's global. It's all over the world, and you can potentially go anywhere. Like you said, like India, Japan, you know, Mexico, here, even, you know, Virginia. It doesn't matter, but there are fans and there are rings everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like wrestling is like something that if a little kid watches or whatnot, I feel like they can connect to what's going on. You know, it's like a movie or whatnot. Like you go watch a movie. Let's say you go watch Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody can connect to Spider-Man because, you know, you got the good guy, you got the bad guy. Same thing with wrestling, man. You got the good guy, you got the bad guy, you got Gino, you got Ryan Davidson, you got this guys. You know, everybody has something that they connect with. You know,
would you ever make the switch? You know, like, you know, everybody loves you, and you are, you know, you're a great wrestler. You know, the champ. And is there ever an opportunity where you're like, you know what? Forget you guys. I don't care. I'm doing this for me, my way. And I don't care what anybody thinks.
So the way that I started off in wrestling, that's basically what it was.
Okay.
I was a bad guy, man. I was in there, you know.
You were JJ Blake.
No, JJ Blake's is kind of pretty extra, you know. He's
JJ Blake's the villain, though.
Yeah, but
heel.
he's over the top, man. I like it. I don't know if I can be JJ Blake, but you know, I'll do my version of myself. You know, a version of JJ Blake myself. You know.
Yeah, I have an idea.
What you got?
You know what? If you ever need somebody in the future to come out in a suit, I'll wear like a lucha libre mask. They won't even see, and I'm just gonna be like pacing the side and like as your manager, and just like pulling people's legs behind, and just if you ever need somebody,
I got you.
Hey, give me a call. You got my cell now.
Okay.
Just think about it.
Be careful pulling people's feet though.
I don't know.
Some guy broke his finger doing that. It was pretty
like the guy who pulled.
Yeah.
It seems like such an easy move.
Yeah, it is. But I don't know what happened. He just pulled it and just broke his finger.
Man, so speaking of that, injuries, they happen, right?
Yeah.
How easy is it to get injured? Have you been injured before and suffered something that's like, oh my gosh?
I tore my ACL once in the ring.
Like you were like putting a ring on your finger.
The
circus. Yeah, I was in the circus. I was actually the elephant, and yeah.
One time I totally completely like broke my finger. Like legit, my bone was like that way. And
Wow.
like that's been like the worst one. But I've had like little stuff, you know. I'm busting my eyebrow like wide open one time.
Yeah.
I tore my meniscus like a couple of months ago. Yeah.
What? So what happens with that? You just keep going, right? Because you don't have to get that repaired, right?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can, and you will have
Probably
to.
should.
Yeah, but you know, I was like, I did kind of like take a whole like 2-3 weeks off where I was kind of just resting it. But I'm pretty sure I should have gotten like something on it. But
I heard there was a female wrestler that also got hurt just recently, right?
Yeah, Kylie Ray.
Yeah.
Kurt's a big fan of Kylie Ray.
I thought we weren't going to talk about this.
You brought it up. Yeah, that's where you were going with this.
Are you dating Kylie Ray?
What was that?
Are you dating Kylie Ray? Can you just tell us on here and be like, you know what?
He is. Like, let's see if he's gonna.
What?
Kylie's cool. I don't
let him answer.
I just saw her last night. She was pretty cool. You know. No, she was training though.
Oh, okay. Not your girlfriend. Is she your girlfriend?
I'm not gonna say anything, man.
They're just friends, dude.
It's like a heartthrob, bro.
So would you care though that if I, asked her out on a date,
honestly, I don't think you got it in you to do that.
To ask her out, or like for her to be like yes,
to even come close to her.
Oh,
dude, she's okay. She's great. She has the charisma. She, people like her, and there's something, and she's talented.
The Pokemon. It's the Pokemon thing. It's kind of a thing.
Pokemon is
trying my best not to like offend our guest while he's in our studio.
You played like Pokemon Go and all that.
I did. I played Pokemon Go. See, that could be a thing that we have in common. I don't know.
I don't think she plays Pokemon.
Oh man, I think I know. I'm her boyfriend.
Wow. Right now it's 10:08. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Yesterday we were talking to Brad, and we've talked to JJ Blake about this, but we'd love to come down there because y'all do these reality camps.
Yeah.
And see if Kurt or myself and like do some video and some live stream.
Kurt though, he was trying to do a push-up right now. All he did was one. So.
I feel like that's a requirement, right? Be able to do some.
I can do more. I'm in a suit. Could you do 100 push-ups right now in what you're wearing?
Right now, yeah.
So check it out. We got Anthony from he's from the Arms Room actually, and he said, Gino, can you take Booker T? At this point,
does he even want to answer that question? We're to the part of the interview where we're asking the tough questions.
You guys are. Yeah.
he's over there sweating.
We're like, Kylie Ray, can you take Booker T? Yeah.
Man, have you seen Booker T recently?
Yes. Yesterday. Just a picture, but
he just posted a picture the other day.
I'll let you answer. I'll say how I would answer this question, and then I'll let you answer it. I saw that picture of Booker T. I got him. I can take him in the ring.
Oh, really?
I can.
Bro, you can't even do a push-up.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I have his move.
Honestly,
poke him in the eye.
I can see it. Already. Have you seen Booker's hand?
All 5 fingers?
It's huge.
Okay.
I've told people this before. You get slapped by one of those hands, you're done.
Done. Lights out.
1, 2, 3.
Slapped into next week.
Or 5. Yeah. But it's a pretty interesting question.
They said answer it.
Answer it now, Gino. I'm gonna say yeah, man. I could take him.
I like that. The confidence.
Yeah.
Did you like when Rex was calling out Booker?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's cool to see what's gonna happen there. See if he can take that arm.
See,
Man.
this is where the conversation started that I could take Booker, because I felt that Rex deserved a fair fight against you. You
Okay.
were the champ, and every time you guys got in the ring, there was always like Booker would send somebody down. It would never finish the fight.
He
When
would,
did that happen?
He said Rex always felt, he was like, Booker kept us separated. I didn't get my shot. I always felt like he was kind of protecting Gino. And you know what? I'm gonna get my chance, and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna be the champ. And we're just like, okay.
So I said,
All right.
You know what? When you are fighting Gino, this was when you guys were going. I was like, you know what? You go in the ring. I'm going to sneak backstage. I will make sure that I take out Booker T, and then you can have a fair fight. And Booker T will not be able to intertwine. He goes, do it, please, for me. Please, for me. So I sit back there. I took out Booker T. Who won the fight? Rex won the fight. See?
It's funny though, because Booker is on commentary, so it's pretty funny.
Well, what you didn't see is Curt was underneath the desk, like with his shoes tied together.
Oh,
So
is that what it was?
Oh man,
You probably took down the wrong guy, man.
Oh, wait. That was
Stevie Ray. Yeah, no, Stevie Ray would have got you too, Curt.
Stevie Ray?
That's his brother, right?
Oh, yeah. He's the manager,
He's
dude. I didn't like that guy.
He's a little bit bigger than. I mean, if he's taller, at least.
tall.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
he's huge. He has like the biggest back I ever
Man,
seen.
that's ridiculous.
The way he walked, too. He walked like a big guy.
Yeah, because he's a big
I
guy.
got this.
You can't fake
I
that.
got this.
You can't fake that.
Yeah, you can't fake being big,
No, and you can't teach being big. That's that's something they say in basketball and wrestling too. You can't teach it. 7
I'm
foot.
big.
But we're talking about in like big muscles and big tall, not just like I ate a lot. Like we sometimes we eat too many tacos, right?
Yeah, I love tacos. So
It's a
Dang.
struggle.
don't put them down, man.
The struggle's real. Yeah. What do you think, Curt?
So what's it like to have a long distance relationship?
No,
This
but
guy.
there, so tomorrow, what time does the match start? What time is the bell time? And who are you facing? I think it's a big deal.
So I believe the show starts at 7.
Okay.
At the World Gym Arena.
Mm-hmm.
I probably don't know the address, but at the that's all you gotta do. You gotta look up the World Gym Arena, and I'm facing Abel Andrew Jackson.
Yes.
He does like something where he goes the face. of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
wrestler.
Abel, he's
Don't say it.
he's got to be like 60 something, right?
This guy, huh?
Can somebody please help me here?
But
Yeah.
have you seen his body?
That dude is
He's
jacked.
Jacked.
But he's not that old, right? Like he just looks.
No.
He's definitely like 30.
I'm not sure.
something.
I'm not sure how old he is.
Right?
You should
Nobody
ask him.
knows.
No,
You should ask
I
him.
never
We were
asked
trying
him.
to figure this
I
out.
don't care. I'm
It
just
doesn't
like,
matter.
Yeah.
Gino's 22, but he has a lot of experience, probably a lot more than other people. But yeah, so
And I
it's
can do like 100 push-ups.
Curt, you can work on getting the 2 in a row,
Yeah.
and then you
Whenever
can
you do
talk
2
about somebody.
push-ups, I'll talk to you again. Okay?
So who
Oh,
else?
he's
Because
doing-
it's not just the 2 of y'all, right?
So Abel Andrew Jackson, they're returning from Japan. What is he doing over there?
yeah.
So they're returning from Japan. Ryan Davison is back.
Cool.
So I'm gonna wrestle Abel Andrew Jackson, Ryan Davison, Rex Andrews,
And you.
and myself.
And so that's a 4-way match.
a 4-way match.
Do those
Brad
happen?
was
Do those
saying,
happen often?
Not really. It's gonna get pretty crazy in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And everybody's in the ring at the same time. It's not like y'all aren't on teams. It's every man for himself, right?
Basically, yeah.
Is the championship on the line for this?
I hope so. I never got my rematch, So
Yeah.
I hope so.
Hey, you watch UFC?
I do.
Did you watch that? 229.
I do watch.
What do you think about the antics that? I mean, if people don't know, Khabib and McGregor went at it. Then there was some drama after jumping out of the octagon. And what's up with that?
I thought it was pretty entertaining.
It was.
Yeah. I wasn't watching it. I was up in Virginia, and I didn't find a place to watch it. But then I started like getting on Instagram
Right.
and like Twitter and whatnot, and I just see what's his name jump in the cage and
Yeah.
just like jumping on people. And I'm like, whoa.
He went
Okay.
like full kick, like he jumped out, and then he went to go kick like McGregor's jiu-jitsu coach or something like that, and it's insane.
Yeah, but it's weird the way they like they're talking about it because they say McGregor got attacked by the guys, but they showed this video. I don't know if you've seen this video. I think you have.
I have, yeah.
Okay, so McGregor just punches one of the guys just randomly, and just like, okay, nobody talked about that.
Yeah,
we got some fake news here.
Yeah, so they're right now both temporarily suspended till it goes up to whatever the decision they make.
No, this is all part of the game.
It's not a game.
The UFC is just like, you know what? We're gonna play this up as much as we can. And then they're going to be like, oh, okay, they can fight again.
Well, they probably will be able to fight again.
Yeah, it's just all about the marketing money. Come on.
Well, I mean, I think they need to make some rulings because if you can do that at a UFC fight, then you could do it at, I mean, even like wrestling. Like if you literally jumped out of the ring and there was somebody like heckling or one of those people and you did something like that, you should be held accountable. I mean, I don't think you would ever do that.
Yeah, you should be.
So
I think they should.
What actually happened though? Like, why did he go punch that guy?
Well, they said that his team was, I mean, they were talking trash leading up to the entire fight. I mean, which that's the reason they made millions and millions of dollars because it's the promotion part of it. That's part. I mean, you know what you're getting. Yeah. The only reason Khabib made as much money as he did is because Conor McGregor brings in the viewers, $100 million and everything else. So
did you see that video too where he's beating him up? He's like, why aren't you talking now? Why aren't you talking now?
Well, they said like somebody's saying something, but no, I didn't know that. Is that what he was saying? So basically,
that's what it was. It was like, why aren't you talking now? And then McGregor was like, oh, it's all business, man. You're like, it's business.
Wow,
it ain't business right now.
No, this is the real deal. Who did you pick, Khabib or McGregor to win? Were you rooting for one or the other?
Honestly, I wasn't.
Yeah,
I was like, let me see what happens. I did think McGregor was going to win just because he's the man, he's a guy, he's a guy, put in the work and whatnot. But I was pretty surprised, he was trying to be cocky.
Yeah,
it didn't work out.
I like McGregor because he is, he has that cocky, and that's what's kind of has made UFC rise. And Khabib, I mean, he's just kind of quiet. It's not entertaining, the fight was entertaining because that dude, he is very skilled, but it's all interesting.
Yeah, he was trying to do his Vince McMahon walk.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
Yeah, no, it didn't. You got to walk like that? Do you have any like a signature thing? Is there something that's coming next? Because you got the finesse in the ring and everything else, but I don't know. Is there something else where you're thinking like, hey, I could take you to the next level? Give us like a sneak preview.
Wait, what do you mean though? Like,
I don't know.
I'm always working on stuff. So
if you got the Vince McMahon walk, but we could get like the Gino walk. I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying like there's something else, like an idea just to kind of be like, hey, Gino, he's a total package right now. But then it's like, okay, he just took it up a notch. We didn't even know this was possible. I don't know if there is something, but I mean, there's always something. I'm gonna
come out with salsa packets,
Hey, that's what's up.
The Booker T poking in the eye.
That's a good move.
That's the first move I'm doing on
That's
Booker.
Booker T. Oh, okay.
I'm doing Booker's move.
You're calling
on
Booker out a lot. I'm gonna have to.
Please let him know.
Call.
We're gonna try to have him on in November.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. It's gonna go down in here.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're meeting with Brad and Kevin next week, and about a bunch of cool stuff that hopefully we're gonna do. And I don't know how it's gonna go, but I just hope that Curt doesn't like end up dying.
In the hot dog suit, I'll just wear like the glasses, the goggles. Then he can't poke my eyes out.
I don't think you need to poke your
That's not going to
get to that point.
Oh man,
who's your favorite all-time wrestler?
I got a couple of something. Just trying to. Honestly, you guys know who Edge is? Edge,
yes,
Radar superstar.
Yeah.
Yes. Favorite wrestler.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's random.
Is that when you grew up? Because he was part of like generation the Degeneration X, right? Was Edge part of that?
That was Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. Okay,
yeah. I'm talking about Edge, the one with the crazy hair. He like spears people.
Okay.
Yeah.
What stood out about him to make him like your favorite?
He was just a crazy guy. He looked crazy all the time. He used to do this thing. You guys know who Goldberg is, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So Goldberg would kind of just he would go to the corner and just run at people and spear them, right?
Yeah.
Edge will go to that corner. He'll start like slapping himself and like pulling his hair out, like legit. You can see the hair coming out of his head or whatever, and he'll just go spear people. So I think all that like kind of just like got me as a kid. I was like, oh, that guy is crazy. That's cool. Yeah.
I have to ask this question: Does the ring reality of wrestling have like chairs and stuff underneath of it? Because I used to play the video game.
Which one?
There's like a WWE game that they had growing up. that I would go and get. You could push a button and you would get stuff out of and the countdown's going like 1.
That's the best part. Yeah.
And then you grab the chair and then you
Throw it
come
in the
up
ring.
and you're like, bam.
Yeah.
So there's chairs under there. There's tables and there's ladders.
Really?
I pulled them all out.
That's
Yeah.
what's
You've
up.
done a ladder against somebody?
Yeah. I've had a ladder match the reality wrestling actually like 2 years ago. I won that ladder match. It was against Evan Snow, and actually Rey Mysterio came out and gave me a title.
That's cool.
So
Hey.
I've had that one, and I also had a 2 Lucha Experiments match. So one time what basically happened, I put up a ladder, I set up a guy, I went up the ladder, I jumped off the ladder, the guy moved, and I just went through the table.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Did you expect him to move?
No.
Oh,
So we have a couple things. Leanne asked, do we have a muzzle for Curt? And not at this time, but we're going to be hopefully investing in a KHEA
where did
branded
that
muzzle.
statement go?
And then Roger Nally said that the Hardy Boys, he said he's better than Edge and Christian, that the Hardy Boys are better than Edge and Christian.
You know, I don't know about that, but they're maybe as equal as kind of awesome, you know, because I was a Jeff Hardy fan growing up too.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. I try to wear those. You seen what Jeff Hardy wears? Those little like
Yeah, like
sleeves.
the net
I
stuff.
would try to make some.
Yeah.
Like, I would look it up on YouTube. Like they'll have like videos on how to make them, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make some.
You know, one of the wrestlers
And I
that
worked
I like that I thought was kind of underrated was the Raven. He's like, quote the Raven, nevermore. He was like almost like emo and like mysterious, but then when he got down to, you know, he had like the shirt tied around his waist and stuff.
He was pretty crazy, man.
Yeah.
Raven's pretty crazy. You guys know who Gangrel is?
No, I don't know that.
Okay, this is like vampire guy.
Oh, we were talking about the Boogeyman.
Oh yeah,
The Boogeyman, is he going to be at Reality of Wrestling? That's what Brad said. Maybe.
Maybe.
The 30 for the Halloween thing, right?
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, he is gonna be there for the Halloween. But you never know. It's October,
You-
so you never know. You might show up.
I mean, that's the thing about Reality of Wrestling. You literally do not know because Booker knows everybody.
He does.
And you mentioned Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, we had a Rey Mysterio there about 2 years ago. We had Kurt Angle there. We had Chavo Guerrero there this past Summer Champions. Yeah,
Mhm. Y'all had Disco Inferno there.
Had this
Dude,
go
I
further.
remember Disco Inferno. That's what's up.
They need to bring Edge though.
Edge.
Yeah,
Would that be the one that's like, hey, this is like surreal, like, oh my god, you're my favorite
I've
wrestler?
actually met like a lot of guys like in the wrestling business.
Yeah.
but I never actually got in like that's a real feeling. But
Yeah.
I feel like if I meet Edge, maybe.
We got to play it cool too, though.
Yeah,
You don't want to be, the fanboy too hard, especially whenever it's like, hey, we're
yeah.
in the same thing.
I
you know?
won't fanboy, but I know I'll definitely like probably ask him like a bunch of questions.
Wait, are you fanboying or are you challenging him? Because I feel like if I was a wrestler
He can't
and
wrestle
I met
anymore,
the person that
He's
I
retired.
Yeah,
I know, but I'd be like, get in the ring just for me. Let me take you on. Let me show you that I'm better than you.
he like
I'd be like-
broke his neck.
Ooh.
He can't wrestle anymore.
Oh man.
You'd be like, just pin me. So I said, just pin me, just for the picture. Okay, cool, we're good.
I'll let him spear me.
Yeah. That's what's up. This
I made him feel bad too. He was like, "Oh man,
I was like,
broke his
dang,
neck.
I
Yeah.
can't go there anymore.
Yeah.
Dang.
Wow. Really, Curt? This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We're talking to Gino from Reality of Wrestling. We're all over the place. We've talked about salsa. You and Brad facing off against the salsa. I got you. Who do you think Brad's going to win the salsa off?
You're gonna make me choose between my two like arch rivals. Like, come on. Brad
Yes.
Gilmore, Gino.
Yesterday we were discussing how
I think he's kind of jealous though because
Yeah.
Brad Gilmore has cool hair. I got
yes,
cool hair. Your hair is
Well,
kind of
okay, so let's look at the poll. Yesterday, it was a 50-50 split who had better hair, me or Brad. I was wearing a hat yesterday and I tied Brad.
Oh, yeah?
50-50.
I think what happened is Chevy got on there and voted like 100 times to make the poll because he's like, I do Kurt's hair.
Oh
So
yeah.
that's probably what happened.
But
Look at
this
look at
poll-
that right there.
This
Yeah.
poll is 82-18. So you
How does
have
that make
better
you
hair
feel?
than Brad.
What was
Because
that?
you have better hair than Brad. Because
Maybe.
if I was 50-50 with Brad,
Yeah.
then you're like 82-18 with Brad. That's crazy. You should tell Brad that.
He does have pretty cool hair though.
He does,
but the numbers don't lie at this point.
I was wearing a hat yesterday.
He's gonna
inside
hate
him.
me. He's gonna hate me this Saturday. He's gonna be like talking trash about me. He's like, look at Gino's hair. It looks so bad.
And he has he can say whatever he wants, and people. I mean,
He has
have
the
to
mic.
listen too.
Hey,
So.
but I can do whatever I want to. You know, if I want to throw somebody at him, there's gonna be a lot of people there. Maybe if I want to throw somebody at him,
Throw somebody.
Yeah.
So somebody.
Ryan Davidson.
Kurt hop away from the ring.
Well, this is what I've been saying. I was like, Booker T, whenever Kurt starts like going on a rant, I'm like, listen, reality of wrestling is literally right down the street. I feel like if Booker T really wanted to, he could probably throw you into the ring from here, because that's how strong he is. He's a big dude.
he doesn't have to throw him. He just has to slap him.
One. Look at that hand pop. Done.
It's like those memes where the video just keeps they keep spinning.
And it has that song. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
I can't do it. I
that's
can't think of
funny.
it. That's a good one.
I can do it. Oh, if you guys didn't know, I'm cool with all the memes, man. I got all the memes.
The king, the king of the meme.
Yeah.
That's you.
we like posting memes.
Oh yeah.
We do all
I
the
got
time.
some bad memes though. So like,
We can't do that.
We like the
Yeah.
clean ones.
We like the clean ones.
oh no, I'm saying like I got like some like bad memes and good memes.
Oh,
like,
okay,
some,
okay,
like,
There's
Yeah.
Gardy. There's one that he posts where the guy like jumps into the lake like a fish. Have you seen that one?
Yeah,
So Gardy, I'm like, that looks like you.
it kind of does look like
It looks exactly like Gardy. Gardy, what are you doing?
He has a parachute on too. So we did some stuff with Skydive Galveston. We gave away a skydive trip like through the radio and social media.
Oh yeah, I jumped out of an airplane. That's right.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah. Does
Have you
that
ever done
change
that?
your impression of me in a ring? That's right.
I've done like the indoor skydiving. Actually,
How's
with
that?
Kylie Ray.
Kurt's just like,
On a date? Oh, come on. Come on.
how does that work? The indoor?
So basically, you got a guy that's like guiding you or whatever.
Yeah.
You basically got to hold on to his little like vest or whatever,
Mhm.
and then they turn the thing on and like
Does it blow air from
it like blows you up. But it's weird though because you gotta like really relax your body because if not, you go like all like weird.
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
like
You
go
know,
forward
I
and
don't,
kind of just float.
I'm not gonna diss on like indoor skydiving, but I feel like jumping out of a real plane
Oh no, definitely.
is
Yeah.
way cooler than like just flying in the middle of the air.
I have something to
know?
say. Would you rather jump out of a real plane by yourself or jump indoor skydiving with Kylie Ray?
Yeah, Kylie Ray. Yeah, for sure.
Well, there you have
I'm
it.
sorry. Yeah, you win. You win. You had Kylie Ray with you.
I got
I had my Gardy. I had my Gardy.
Yeah, I was there. That doesn't mean anything. I mean, I was on the ground like, oh, look, there's Kurt. And Kurt was
funny.
screaming, hey, Gardy! Ah! Just like screaming from the air. It was
When
pretty
that
funny.
happened, I want to go try that.
It's it was a couple of months ago, like in August, but there's a place in Galveston called Skydive Galveston. You literally jump out of a plane and land on a beach.
So you jump over the ocean. Like, you know, it's legit.
It's crazy. It's amazing. And it's only like, I think, yeah, it's really affordable to do as well. So
Yeah.
definitely
I
check
might
it out.
even try that then.
Yeah, it's cool.
Maybe
I'm,
this
I'm sure
weekend.
you and Kylie will enjoy it. Whenever
Maybe
you're
that's how I'll make my entrance on Saturday.
Ooh.
Just like-
Ooh.
yeah. You guys ever seen Shawn Michaels when he like came down that thing?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
that's how we meet.
I like whenever
When I
Steve-
propose to Kylie Ray, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna jump out of. No, wait, what? I'm sorry.
Well, cut your parachute.
No, sir. I like whenever Sting used to come out the rafters. Like he was
Oh,
gone for a
yeah.
while, nobody knew, and then he comes down with the baseball bat, looking like the Crow. It's
Yeah,
just an awesome movie. How
Ooh,
cool is that?
the baseball.
he was a
bats.
Joker once too.
I saw that. I never actually saw him wrestle, but I've seen pictures where he like turned into Heath Ledger style Joker.
Yeah.
It's like, what? I don't know, but I heard it was entertaining. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, bad acting and bad gimmicks are pretty entertaining.
Yeah. Man. So we have a couple minutes left.
Oh no.
If you wanted to share out like your social media, like if somebody wanted to follow you on Instagram or find your Facebook or maybe come to the match tomorrow, like where would they find all that stuff out?
So if you want to come to the match tomorrow, you can go to realitywrestling.com.
Mhm.
You can actually go to Reality Wrestling on Instagram or Twitter or even on Facebook. What else do we have? I think we had a Snapchat, but I don't think that you said as much.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with Snapchat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to find me on Instagram, Twitter, or no, not Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you can find me at TLHT__. You know what that stands for?
No, what?
The Latin heartthrob.
The Latin heartthrob. That makes sense. I was telling Kurt, I was like, no, he has social media, but I was like, it's T. I was like, I don't know what it is.
I thought it was my last name. He was like, Gino Tilt. And I was like, nah, man.
But even if you did have to say that, like, it'd be like, I don't even know. I was trying to pronounce it.
He said Tilt. And I was like, okay.
Hey, have you ever heard of a Hispanic rapper, but he goes by Khea? He's from like Central America. But it's Khea, but I don't know how you would pronounce that. And the E has the little thing on it. But
K?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he's big, and so we've had people reach out to our radio station, like in Spanish, and saying they're thinking that we're with him because it's KHEA radio. We're like, no, that's
getting the plug, man. Yeah,
I know, but it's nice. We're like, hey, we'll take it. Yeah. So we've been reaching out to him, trying to get
a hold of somebody booking. I sent a couple emails.
Yeah, he has like a million followers on Instagram.
I think you got to contact him. That guy might scare him away. You know,
that's probably been the issue.
Wait,
No, he has.
Oh, I scare you?
No,
you heard it.
You
heard it.
He scared him away. That guy. Yeah.
Oh,
he's not a big guy.
You can only do a push up.
I did. Did you see? I did like 3, and then I
tried to
do one handed, and I was like, nope.
Yeah,
I ate dirt.
Gino, we got to bring you back again. Thank you for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You're awesome.
Great time.
And shout out to Chevy. Chopping, doing the haircuts in here. Y'all look good.
Chopping
good
a man bun tomorrow night. Apparently.
Ooh, is he?
That's what.
Yes, I saw a video last night. I saw a video on social media where they're like, "We're chopping off the man bun."
Ooh, I want to chop it off.
Get some action on that, huh?
I want a man bun.
Hey, talking about memes, I made a meme of like Brutus Barber Beefcake cutting his hair off.
This has been Kickstart. It's KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Y'all have an awesome day, a good weekend. We'll see y'all tonight at Heartbreak Hotel. We'll see you tomorrow. Go check out Reality Wrestling as well.
Sweet. Roger said, "Can somebody tag Kurt's business partner?" That's funny.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all.
All right. Love you guys.
Have a good one.
Yeah.